Alright. Alright. Faze, Fluxo, they already started. Okay. We are on time. I can't really make a lot of noise. Wait. I don't know what show. No.
Teams on either end of the momentum spectrum, right? Faze starts slow, Fluxo starts strong in the best of one, and Tacitus doing his stretches.
There's going to be more of that from yesterday as well, so that'll be carried through for the poor guy. Having to watch this all unfold, the coach can only take the timeouts and try and change the flow, but it's going to be 4 MP9s and a 5-7 upgrade. They win a second round conversion, Fluxo, to try and wrestle for economic superiority in the early stages. Faze with a heavy lean in Banana. They will be blocked towards the half wall for now. Keep your eye on these smokes for Fluxo. How many more are they going to be able to deliver to block out B? Place nade, licks a little bit of damage onto Art, chip down to 62. And they look like they want to hang around and fight. Twist is starting to take some space over towards middle with karrigan. Frozen still watching Banana, and broky supporting with util.
For sure, rounding that corner would have been a death sentence, but actually at range they connect. Frozen gets removed. Uncomfortable now. Karrigan swaps out to the Galil of Frozen's. And now a little pivot taking shape. broky going to be throwing out the long util.
Yeah, the fact that you take down Frozen and you see nobody else in Banana there, sure, they're at the base.
Yeah, replenishing the smoke, so back-to-back, Arch and Library.
Well, there's 4 players here on A, 2 of them constricted by these smokes. Zevi and Kai side-side.
broky's got the bomb and he lingers short side. Let's karrigan and Twist start around this corner. Long range for Kai, should be exposed and tapped out. lurks. Oh, decent, and lurks combined nicely. A little crossfire, a little smoke push. And now Zevi should be overlooked. An opportunity, hard to track. broky, an important kill. Pulls Faze back into contention. A tough retake with no kit and low health. Jacob, a must connect headshot, removing Art and securing the round. lurks knife out. Looks like he's going to try and bring that Galil back through for the next attempt. In the otherwise economical.
Somewhat threatening and important that broky and Jacob, the two, able to connect there to close this one down. Both of those players have been under the spotlight for underperformances. I think that Frozen, he's at the top of the conversation for Faze, and then RVD, Twist in the mix as well. Those two, that's where the firepower. I thought those two alone would be enough to get them through to the next stage of play, but they make it all the way to the 2-2 game. They have been able to recover. But still, it's leaving everybody wanting, right? I think when you look at the result that they had against Red Kittens, yeah, they get across the line, but on Nuke, they're pushed to their very limits. karrigan, in that cross-cut section, they're talking about the character of his teammates, the fact he's proud to, again, lead them on Inferno, the third and deciding map of that series. It's good signs, that's where they start today.
Yeah, I can't help but feel that's going to do even more good for the confidence when it's the map that was the most comfortable in that series, and then you start in your do-or-die affair here.
I just want to let everybody know there is an extra weapon invested upon right now. There has been an M4 dropped, given to Decent, I do believe. So it's a save Galil plus an extra M4. This is a little bit more threatening than maybe Faze are ready for.
Selfless from Art. Puts all his cash into trying to make something happen in round 3.
Bit of a weird one there with the smoke. They've spilled forward to the block. It's not traditional towards half wall, but I still don't think you're going to waltz through that if you're Faze. Correcting this boost to act as an off angle on the pre-fire for anybody coming to clear top Banana towards CT.
I think Faze
but same approach. Jacob passive second middle, 4 players with Banana control, and now they start to pipe through.
Let's see if this gimmick works out. Hart's hidden his model pretty effectively. And if a Mac 10 rounds that corner, a nice instant headshot. Frozen's got him dismounted. Good use of that Mac 10, extra speed.
Well, they're right now re-aggressing Boiler and Halls.
You're right, and karrigan's making a lot of sound. It should be covered. Yeah, Jacob, that's an important kill. Stops Kai from removing his captain. lurks has that Galil and is getting cleared. karrigan. Confident swing from him removes another threat on the A site. There is still many bodies. You can see Zevi up close with his 5-7. It's going to be a test for Jacob on his clear. Walking around the corner, pulling out nades, so lackluster from Jacob. Shouldn't really have too much of a ramification. Sure, Zevi still occupies the apartments, but you occupy the site. Crossfire now established. Twist tucks in towards the pit, and it seems like that's kind of the end of the round.
Yeah, you want to hold on to the M4 if you're decent, so you can drop something across the Art into the next. And if Zevi can get out as well, at least your next round buy is going to be looking a whole lot tidier. Frozen has somewhat closed the door. You can see him parked in middle, but has to worry about boiler, leak out to middle, and that gap through apartment. So trying to acknowledge it all has actually allowed him to slink past, and on a timing, Frozen comes back. So Zevi might be getting away with this one, but we will call it 3-0 start for Faze. And all eyes on Faze, right? Sure, Fluxo are here as well, but I think with the namesake of Faze Clan, the Counter-Strike world is watching to see if they can piece themselves back together. Is stage one their hyperbolic time chamber? There's a lot of work to be done from the lookout right now.
Good start for Faze so far.
So we get into the guns. The B defense will be Art alongside a decent. Your rotating A rifler will be lurks. Zevi on the AWP and Kai anchoring A. Now this is a great opportunity, if let off the leash, for Jacob to try and bully Kai, right? He has a tough time. There's the odds from StarLadder's official betting partner, as we do get play back underway for the first rifle round. Orp starting top mid. We saw it from Zevi. He was even willing to try and unravel that top mid. Lurk smoke. Oh, they're boosting to the wall.
Yeah, Frozen's going to be booked. Really nice opening move. Doesn't cost them too much. They actually, woof, braving the flames. Decent does turn tail successfully. I think karrigan is going to make a play here, trying to find Art over the tip of the smoke. I think Art maybe have a good idea. Yeah, spots him out. karrigan didn't have those young man's eyes, couldn't quite spot him out in time. So a 5-on-3 to start us off. Fluxo into the guns, an effective start.
Well, it does feel like Jacob has been allowed to scroll forward and take head-to-heads alongside of Kai there. It was lurks on the side that he has the joust with, but knowing that Kai likes to play back pit, pretty standard. But now, with this severe number disadvantage, you take a look at what utils available. There are two smokes. If they can get into banana,
Sometimes,
they can smoke off towards coffins
like
and CT, get a molly in, and a couple of flashes, and try and find the finisher. It's always difficult with a man disadvantage, but try two. Now, looking at the CT setup that Fluxo have opted for, they aren't playing side-side. So if they do the standard CT smoke that bangs off the wall, lands on the ledge, Art will not have any vision. Decent doesn't have a flash to set this up, and nor does Zevi, but Zevi does have a HE to break open the smoke. So util being lined up now, sub 30 seconds will have to be the B play.
Yeah, and as you highlighted though, if they are blocked, which it's coming, what are you supposed to do now? You've essentially lost the sight.
There's the break.
And Art to swing, flash is there, diligent work, bit of damage found onto Jacob crossing pool, but the bomb makes his way into B. Suddenly this has got legs for Faze Clan. Spam, not far off, there's Twist, punishes Decent, tracks the tracer fire, now he's getting aggressive. This is unbelievable! An aggressive attempt from Twist, doesn't work out, good awareness from Art. A 2-on-4, Jacob and broky, two names that are under a lot of scrutiny. An opportunity to turn this round around. Double name, not going to find its mark. It's Jacob to play first, trying to bait broky in on the dark position. Zevi, it's an AWP head-to-head on the clear, an easy shot for the AWPer. broky, first is found, doesn't have the ammo, doesn't have a chance. Time on that defuse, it's tight, but I think they've done it.
broky not having any ammo in that situation. You know, if he had a full mag, maybe there was a chance for him to pull off a miracle there. Now, Art not happy with how that unfolded. You can see looking a little bit frustrated, but they do pick up the round, so they're on the board within the early stages. It's always nice to get the first rifle round underway, especially after you're able to hit them here. 2 kills top banana, the boost for the first. karrigan found over the smoke for the second. Just to try and get everybody to understand what Twist is up to, wants to peel another away. And because they were playing so passive, I think he assumed it was just going to be a standard 2-3 split of the defenses with 2 towards B, 3 towards A, trying to isolate that extra defender, but there was 2 on his screen.
Frozen and Jacob are quicker here.
This is direct, yeah, this will be direct into A.
He's throwing that incendiary that will block and a smoke on top, so diligent stuff.
Are they calling a cancel? It looked like they wanted to execute because nobody's in banana, right? So thought they were just going to hit the go, but stalled out in apps. Now they have the banana info. util being lined up.
Okay, people in chat say they
Decent is
Faze goes home
enough time to rotate
for
back
sure
over to
today.
A. He can pick up long.
What's up? What's up, Hassan?
Top mid control seized.
This is tough to break. 2 inside. one pit, one bow. I don't know how you get through this.
They're in the right place, Chad. And, ooh, Zevi, that bullet wasn't. Lets him in. Second shot this time connects. Interesting apply from pressure. Jacob coming in from the elevation. There's Lurks and Decent. It's hard for Faze, falling apart the way the seams. It's broky. Last man standing with a chance in the 1v1. Art disconnected. You know he started B. How much time have you got? And on that low HP as well.
6 bullets for broky.
Again with the low ammo. Throw some low HP on top. However, that smoke being up will sow seeds of doubt that he stayed on site. Art has no idea where broky's gotten off to. Oh, and he's got the headshot as well. That's a big one. Keeps the momentum on Faze's side. Art a tut of the tongue. He knows he could have done better.
The stack is on A, right? You just have to think about it from that perspective. You have all the bodies in the right place. You need to be converting and locking that down, that extra piece, and everybody dedicated site and pit. So if you're Art, you're frustrated because you've called the rotation well, right? Your players are where they need to be to win the round. You coming in shouldn't be left in a one-on-one where broky could be absolutely anywhere, but this is a good look from broky early and a good opportunity for his teammates to G him up. He's been having a tough time, there's no doubt about that.
Finds himself with the most damage so far, top of the tables.
It's early. He's still gonna start missing shots.
And the first opportunity for Fluxo to really, you know, dig their heels into this inferno, kind of squandered or seized away from them by broky.
Finances at the moment look a bit miss for both teams, as Zevi has exactly one of those. So the AWP still in play, noted now. Mac 10 for karrigan, 2 MP9s for Fluxo, and block smokes coming out because they're feeling that pressure.
Yeah, pulls decent.
They've got the stack in the right place again. It looks like Frozen and karrigan are going back to fake B.
What's up?
They've got
big
2
bro?
smokes, they can do CT, they can do coffins. Zevi's also cheating as well, so they've done a good job on the fake. Now it's just about finding the finish.
Here comes the extra cell.
Oh, that wasn't even the fake, right? It was just presence.
At least Zevi makes it back in time. Lurks with Kai beneath. It feels like it could be a good setup. With 25 seconds, this is the finish. Zevi's burrowed into sight. They know what's up. Jumping out, good to track. Kai with the MP9 and below. Nice combination on the defense. That crossfire just rips them apart. Zevi's there. Triple on the orb. See you later.
See you later.
Faze clan concede it, and Fluxo sees number 2.
Okay,
Bye-bye,
well,
Faze.
you know, it felt good to draw the rotations. Obviously, Faze are in the dark with that. They don't know the push.
So Faze run into a 4-man stack site and win it, run into a 2-man stack site with a successful fake and can't.
I think that you're hoping that you displace the pit player with the fake, right? And he starts to transition away, or he's on his own. So when you waterfall out, you're able to find him and get that trade. But with the 2 of them here, the comps would have been absolutely chaotic. And that allows Zevi just to have a couple of shots, no dramas for him.
Sorry about that.
Good work as Zevi lights it up, and Tacitus looks to the gods as done enough to force Faze's buy to look very, very weak. They carried across AK, an upgraded Galil, and 3 pistols. You have to win this one, Fluxo. Risky from Art, knowing the buy is going to be a little bit weaker.
He's not one to dim his shine.
Faze pro team, LOL.
It's tough as well because, you know, Frozen is the banana player on the T side, and the CT side, so you know that that saved AK comes through. You don't know how they're going to open, but you are potentially going up against the biggest firepower, and he wants to hang around for this. Art wanting to be a real jarring force.
Art used to be amazing, bro.
Oh, crosshair was very close, and now they want to punish him on the reload. He's going to slip into the smoke. Supportive flash is there, and so's decent.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Really important to see 2 there. Stops things from spiraling. The B side would have been wide open if Decent went down, but it should be casual for the rest.
Okay.
Tech 9 frag, it's something, and an AWP shot from Zevi quickly quashes any hope.
He's been the safety net so far, hasn't he? He's been in the right place, able to hit the necessary shot to just really stall this out. Jacob, 1v3, time to work with.
I feel like Zevi's destined for this one though, Chad. Oh, actually, he misses it out, so Jacob gets a second chance, and so does Zevi.
Okay, this is good. You forced Faze onto an eco now. And Decent with a smile on his face. That's the time where it's not baiting, right? You know, you're going to hang Art out on the end of the rod, let him take the fight, and then swoop in and clean up the mess. Flash comes over. Art is able to get one. That's perfect. Then Decent comes out while they're distracted.
Who's winning today, chat?
Zevi hits the necessary and closes it up against Jacob. So this is a good look from Fluxo. Some of the better Counter-Strike we've seen from them in the last 2 days.
Yeah, I like the ideas as well, using Art as bait. It's actually, so, I mean, it's ingenious. So long as you've got players like Decent who can get them both. Oh, a bit sour is broky.
Well, he's not a fan of lemons or oranges. What about watermelon?
No, he's going to leave it.
Oh no.
Or did he already?
He already
Oh no,
had
it's
that
been
part.
seen too, yeah.
Wow. That's okay. Not everybody likes fruit.
No. Good source of vitamins.
Or he's making a fruit salad.
Perhaps, yeah, maybe he's just
No,
prepping it.
That's true. You don't want so many lemons in your fruit salad.
Tell you what makes me slightly interested is a single flashbang, Chad. It's not eco. They actually spent $200 on this.
And a P250.
Oh, excuse me. $500 bucks. That's like a PlayStation 5.
Mr. Anderson is the man with that in hand, as he's going to waltz up middle. Broky to facilitate the mid pop. And, well, nobody...
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Trying to bait that AWP shot, and yeah, Zevi's not having any
You
of it.
made it so hard.
Everyone gets a little taste of the ecos. Kai wants another one. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Oh, well, he got it.
Did,
He got what he was looking
Kidding me.
for. Okay, so something out of the eco, but now we'll get back into the guns.
Pretty fast.
Wonder if we get a tactical timeout yet out of Faze. I was going to say, now that you're getting the guns back in, and you've lost 3 in a row, or 4 out of the last 5, it's a good point in the game right now to get back on the board. T-side, Inferno, you're looking for 7, I would say, and this is Faze's map choice. There's nothing to be frustrated about right now, nothing to be remiss about right now,
Hi,
but that
bro,
can
how are
change
you?
quite quickly, especially
Faze
if
will
Fluxo continue this
win
roll.
because Fluxo is a bad
They
team.
have
Yeah,
enough
kind of
money
agree.
to be able to get themselves into another bye, even if they do lose this one. So at least there's a safety net in that regard. But you're also in a position off of a timeout if you're tasked to say, hey, let's do something a little bit more aggressive. You know, let's take Zevi's AWP and put it up in apartments. Let's try and control the flow of the round ourselves.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
It was cool to hear karrigan in the interview just saying that, you know, no one was kind of tilting. At least that was his summary, even in
I need to
those
get some water.
rougher
I'll be
games for
back.
FaZe Clan.
Orb is starting B. Okay, we've seen some double Orb hijinks out of the likes of R, and oh, Zevi's just going straight into the side. So he's going to just set up R. He's not going for a pick at all.
It's counting on them going early.
Twist is in banana as well. This is telling they really want this space early.
Yeah, broky has actually been boosted up, elevated higher.
Not very threatening incendiary, but still going to stall them out from garnering full control.
Oops.
Bit of a team flash there as Frozen has a glance down. You don't have too many resources there, guys, so that flash could have been worth its weight in gold, but with all these bodies in banana, do they want to look for just a simple B hit? Again, Jacob, just super passive second mid, so if they do want to return to A, we're under a minute and they don't have halls or boiler control. That's a problem.
Seems like Lurks worked that out as well. Just feigning steps. Remains A side. Jacob starting to at least play actively on the lurk.
Oof, okay, well,
No one's saying it's the best smoke.
no, it is A smoke and it might cost them.
It certainly could.
Oh, look how he's rotating.
He's starting to leave.
Okay.
Kai's looking the wrong way.
No
one's looking. Okay, Kai does turn around. There's Decent. Big for the first. Not
They're in the
enough.
side,
They've got
though.
the ace side. Lurks. He's trying to run up. He's going to try and beat the smoke. Going through. This is awkward, especially now he's catching bullets. 20 HP. Twister's found him. Oh, a catastrophe for Fluxo. Oh, it gets worse. You're not even taking your gun into the neck. Zevi might, but Chad, what's the analysis?
I'd love a camera shot to see the conversation coming out of Fluxo right now, to see if there's some disappointment or definitely some words coming out of Art, because whoever called the rotation, either Lurks was like, okay, they've thrown a bad smoke and I don't see anything, so it's all part of a fake. Pretty quiet right now, wanting to make sure that Zevi can hold on to the AWP.
Also, this, like, you know, the quad setup, the two-man's higher elevation boosted player and one underneath, they were both looking app side as they burst through.
But there's some really fruity kind of setups that come out from Fluxo where it doesn't feel like they have a lot of faith within one another. You think about Nuke, their top site. It's like, you know, someone's on hunt, then they drop off, then the next guy goes. It's not well oiled. I think that would be a bad description of what we've been seeing from Fluxo, especially in the last 2 days.
Well, that's off the back of a timeout. FaZe do manage to convert.
Good trade
Poor
work, top
trade,
mid.
yeah.
Okay, well, as mentioned, they did have finances, right? And not only do they have finances, they have the intensities there. This is really just survival for Faze, isn't it? But double AWPs, we've seen this from Art before, whether or not it always sticks the landing. Inferno, double AWP, CT side.
Unless they play like demons,
notoriously
in this side, no chance for
the best
Fluxo.
way to find what you're looking for, but something
I
3
agree.
top B. Frozen with the break. Well, that goes both ways.
Oh, a double break on either side of Banana, but no one's going to be able to get anything out of it. A boost on the half wall, though. Oh, hang on. Okay, so you've located one up. Does that lead you into the second? Yes, it does.
Yes.
karrigan, unprepared for the number 2.
Okay.
Art opens up the account for Fluxo to make this a tied game.
I think this would make me want to go B. Sure, you have to push him away from the mouth, but and especially now. The fact he's sound off again, you don't think they're going to rotate both AWPs to A, right? So at this point, with the U2 you have, well, they are lacking a smoke for Coffins. It might have to be the molly in lieu of that. Flash top middle, info play, nobody home. This facilitates the rotation.
My
Faze
silver
have to go
team
now.
with more
they're
strats
trying.
better than
They
Faze.
realize what's up. Nice shot from Art. Good tracking onto Twist, but the trade
I
is
don't
there.
think so,
Frozen
bro.
delivers. 4 on 3.
4 on 3.
Already feels like dire straits. What is that from Frozen? Bullet through the smoke. First bullet onto the head.
You don't have finances after this, Fluxo. Do you give it a look?
Oh, it's an unfavorable retake already. No on new box. Decent. If he finds this head-to-head with Frozen, maybe they go. Oh, but Frozen's taking heads. 3 kills in the round. Faze set up for success. The star of the Faze Clan show right now is Frozen. David Sinansky.
Broky start missing.
And broky, will you leave with your rob? I don't think that's going to happen. Zevi's making sure. He knew it was up. Glock running him down. broky just trying to take someone with him, and Zevi's trapped, so that AWP does get removed.
Actually worth. Is Kai able to find
Wild.
it?
Nope.
No, he's not. So he just carries through an M4.
Fair play.
They can buy another one on Zevi. Kai can drop one. So they can just eke in with the buy. But if they had saved their guns, it would have been a whole lot stronger. So it's going to be
Damn, Frozen's had a round there.
at least 4 M4s into this one. Had a Famas for decent. It's missing U2. And the reason that's key.
Oh, it's presented by our betting partner.
Is it's going to be less utility to block with. So you're going to have to group up and do more
My
team.
silver team can
counts.
save.
Miss smoke. It's a sky ball.
My silver team never saves, bro.
Okay, molly towards the mouth. You're going to have to clear out sandbag off the back of that. Art's still set up with a flash. Might be the pop now. Here it
Frozen's
comes.
anti. Still eats it, but can tuck.
There's 3 here, and Frozen's the only man on the other side. Smoked off in the plume.
Backs away. Vision over the top of the smoke for Art. Faze are really going to tighten their thumb screws on this A site here.
Oh, he's ahead of that. Spam away.
Look at karrigan. Head to head, he heard decent towards the arch side. A nade break, karrigan finds him. Look how's he down.
Oh
It's
my
a double
God.
from karrigan. Awkward for Zevi and Kai. They know where they are. Kai just about gets it done. Removes karrigan after his double kill,
just
but now
hard at
Faze are
B.
just evacuating. Art, what have you got? You've got 66 HP, and you need a multi. Hiding out,
Knives
this
out.
is cheeky. They've got their knives out. They're not expecting Art to be so far forward. Does get the info. Nice movement from Twist. Pulls his crosshair away from broky and opens up the B site to secure it.
You have to save, right? Lost bonus going into the last was 1900. Next is 2400. So giving yourself something to work with the final 2 is going to be very, very important. But good work there from karrigan on long. Sketchy moment. You still see ideas from Fluxo, right? Clearing smokes, taking fights together. Sure, it was a little bit noisy. They didn't realize how much space they had lost. Faze will get themselves up to 7. And they'll be happy with that. It's tough for Zevi not having the AWP, right? It's something where he had a
Crazy
couple of
movement
rounds
from
finding
Twist.
some real
I mean, he didn't know was
clear
was there.
impact.
But yeah,
I'm talking
was
of clear
pretty good
impact. I think
movement.
that one's going to feel good for karrigan. Sure, you know, it's he's finishing off a couple, but he's the guy leading the pack at the front. And a double kill from him.
Yeah, and this is the qualms, right? This is Faze. You go back to 2024, they're in both major grand finals. You come into the first half of 2025 at Blast TV Austin, they're in the playoffs. They have Simple and they have a Liege. They choose to make some changes, and they look like a shadow of themselves. That Faze is dead. This Faze needs to recover.
Vamos aí, o jogo tá muito fácil, guys. Tá faltando da gente, tá ligado? De jogar forte, com vontade.
Oh, okay. Well, they've been able to buy again. Famis's and an MP9. Final round, that's all they're able to fit in with this force.
Yeah, let's see what they can get done. That HE will keep karrigan humble. Might throw out one of his own.
Yeah. Hit them likes, guys.
Well, that can always look worse, can't it? You know, Famis's, let's see how serviceable they are.
Got a buff.
Oh, Art.
Go on, lad. Forward position, they know what you're up to. Still manages to find broky, but they do one better. A double kill on Banana.
Two players very low, so no immediate follow through. They don't want to run in case there is a third man here. lurks is, and he could do more than enough on his own. He's got good individual outputs as this man. Zevi and Kai both burrow down on top mid, so at least they supply info that lurks, hey, the fight could be coming your way, and if they execute, they could try and flank fast down mid into Banana. But coming up mid into this crossfire, what's the spacing? Does karrigan jump? How are they going to work this one out?
Twist is going to be so ready. Insane time to kill from Twist. That's that RVD guarantee. Kai does put him down. There was no trade attempted. They're trying to act like it was just him. Kai backing away towards that pit side. Confirmation of presence. Nice shot onto Jacob on the apartments as well. He's doing everything he can. Double nade opens up the account.
Still winnable for lurks. Final round has to give this one a go. Has an incendiary, but no kit. Picked up a smoke in the interim. He needs to hightail it over damn fast, and he's even picked himself up an AK.
All right, lurks.
They're both low.
Pit.
We'll give it a good go. karrigan and Frozen. Oh, it doesn't matter. karrigan, another one bullet tap from Faze Clan. Individuals firing. Fluxo in trouble. First map of this elimination game. Stay tuned.
Let's mute this. Let's go see on results for today. Oh no, wait. Huh? Today's the 27th. This is not the first game. This is the first game? Nobody cares about this one. I mean, I personally don't care about NRG against Imperial. Two names that doesn't bring me any, like, you know. I'm not like, oh my god, I really want to watch Imperial playing. I cannot wait for a Vitality for stage 2. If I'm gonna be able, I'm gonna stream. Baseball boys. That's funny. News. Okay, so what matches today? Maybe this one.
Could be the last day of play for Fluxo. Faze didn't start off fantastically here at the Starladder Major. Stage 1. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, forced to fight their way back to stage 2. And for Fluxo, they find themselves on Faze's turf. The very map they managed to knock out the Canids on in the third, now finding the start for Faze in an 8-4 half. Swapping over to the
Get them
CT
for an
side,
ace
no
sucks.
less.
Some
Yeah, bro.
positive signs, right? Broky having some early impact, having that clutch against Art in the 1v1, also having some really nice trade work. Broky's been under a lot of fire. So the fact that he has come in and he is delivering against this level of competition, they will scoff at home. But still, this is where they are, this is who they're playing, and this is who they need to beat if they want to progress to stage 2. Pistol round buys have taken shape. It looks like Frozen's going to be doing the exertion dual Beretta USP trick. We've got Molly, Smoke, Flash, and Decoy in the mix for the Fluxo execute.
Don't think that was what he was aiming for.
No, I don't think so either.
But also, it does. If I see that smoke, I'm thinking someone's nervous and they're alone on A. You know, maybe mind games are going to pay off anyway.
Come on in, the water's warm. It's just
Right?
me.
It's just me. I'm panicking. I'm throwing smokes the wrong way, and it could open up karrigan for that one tap. But they get the info, confirmation of at least 2 bodies.
Send
This
them
one could
home.
feel like deathmatch any moment. Tension builds. Time ticks.
So with those 2 smokes, if they can get back in for the banana control and execute B, it looks like Frozen is going to be behind those. So the setup at the moment, so he's left those right to be able to take the close range duels. He'll pepper away from coffins, either through the smoke or with the initial joust. Oh, they're pushing out mid. They've got a perfect timing.
Oh, wow. Is Kai coming through under, though?
He is.
Are they considering it? Jacob did for a moment. Oh, that's
What?
good.
Now you know you're boxed in, boys.
Yep, the only way forward. You've got to charge into Frozen and that USP. Zevi tried.
Ooh,
nice
nice,
one back.
nice.
Jacob trying to charge up Banana. Art taps him out.
There's a flank on Twist here.
Yeah, flanking the flanker. Twists. Oh, aware of it now. Confirms presence from Decent.
Bomb being planted. karrigan rotated back to A.
How's Twist going to play this one? Getting closed in on. They want to remove this threat. Nice
Oh my
shot.
God, bro.
Tracks Decent. Art another double kill. Running out of teammates though, as Frozen does hit the shot onto Lurks.
Well, that was the kid. It's stuck at logs. How do you play this, karrigan?
Oh, you're absolutely
You
right.
might have to just chase him down.
Yeah, this is uncomfortable. Tucks on in. karrigan, have you got it? No, it's Art's round. A quad kill from their captain.
Cool, the first pistol in the last 2.5 days for Fluxo, and it
What
couldn't
was
come at a
that,
better
bro?
moment. That's going to keep him in it for a moment longer. That was a weird one. Flanks on flanks, plays through underpass, twist snuck logs, 180 degrees worth of duels have to take.
Na flecha.
So we split the pistols here. You come through the underpass. Oh, hello, you were dead. Bang. Then Jacob, yeah, just hightailing it. So the comms coming out of B, maybe a little bit erratic, or Jacob just showing his inexperience. First major for him. And all
Flanks
lines on
on
him as
flanks.
well. A lot of
Yeah.
pressure for the young man.
I mean, if you get the call up from Faze Clan, it's hard to say no.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, especially when you're a young and hungry rookie.
So an eco taken from Faze. Sure, a little bit of util invested
Oh, nice shot.
upon. Nice work from Kai to open up the account. They're coming through this.
Yeah, it feels like it's just going to be a commitment in. You can see Art worming through the smoke. He's actually walked straight past him. Twists, slipping into the smoke at the same time. Going to be caught by Kai. He's having a good one. He was having a good one. karrigan just going to double dink him with the USP, and I don't know where he's off to.
He wanted that AK.
Yeah, give it to me.
Well, right now, Art can surprise Broky. You probably got the jump scare of a lifetime, and now it is just a 2-round game. They took the save, so we will see Faze equip. Oh, no, we won't. They're doing the Furia bite. Okay.
And for newer viewers, could you spell it out for us?
So at this moment, normally going into the 3rd round, if you've taken an eco in the 2nd, you're going to upgrade into M4s and fully invest. They're half buying now.
Right.
So they are getting MP9s aplenty, 5 of which, and enough util to make it look like a gun round. So this is not a bad map to do it on, right? You can have these close corridors, boiler halls, top mid, get on oranges, close top banana. So this could come as a surprise. I don't think you'd be expecting this if you were Art. When they silently boost up in a window.
Setup is pretty good for it, though. Boiler, decent spotted. Jacob, empty-handed, is dealt with.
Should be round.
Should be. Twist might have something to say, but with the presence already from Decent towards apartments, he's managed to slink just underneath his
Need a triple
sideline.
kill.
He would need to go crazy. Nice transfer. Holds it down. Twist defending this site valiantly, somehow still alive. Support
Oh my
arrives.
God.
karrigan removes another Fluxo. What's going on? Oh no. Not like this. Twists. Keeping Faze Clan in it, round 15. On the
You're
partial
kidding
investment.
me. MP9 against
Kai and Zevi bail them
AKs
out
like
of
that.
trouble here, trying to recede. The bomb down though on that hay bale. Okay, smoke should enable retrieval. Twists survives and avoids the spray as well. Zevi will finish him off. Nice find from Frozen though. All onto Zevi. Jumping around, that's risky. 28 seconds, he's got to get him wiggle up. Frozen comes in. Faze with just the partial investment, and they have got Twist to thank.
Yeah, that one leaves a mark, doesn't it? That was a 3v5. You win the duel in Halls and Boiler, but then Twist throws enough block utility, gets himself across to the truck, and then delivers a magnificent double. At this point, it feels like it's round because Twist is over towards Arch in that moment, right? He's Moto, he has to hightail it, he's blocking short, he's throwing out nades, he buys time for karrigan to get in position. That's impact from Twist.
That really sweet thank you after screaming. Someone just said, well played, Russ.
Yeah, the Canadian in him coming out.
Yeah.
That makes it a bit ropey right now for Fluxo. Couple of AKs, couple of pistols, and Art with, is that a Glock?
He's too good.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Nothing like an armored Glock and full nade.
Yeah, well, he's hoping one of his teammates gets a kill or die. Same for him to pick up.
Come on, Chad, you know you've been there before.
Sometimes you got to make that sacrifice.
Okay, Frozen,
Surprise.
not expecting them to be so close, and yeah, despite being caught off, he still delivers. Frozen, good for Tusananski.
Defensive smoke.
Yeah, it's a weird one for Kai. How do you part through that and around that? Oh, never mind. karrigan, windy day on the spray.
Up on the retake. Needs to wait for Jacob and Twists.
Evades the spam of that silence Dem 4, and Art will be able to punch in the code.
Decent's restricted.
Broky searching, smoke fading. Process of elimination dictates, likely going to be pool banana. Flash over for more.
Has to be Twist again, I think.
Yeah, it's going to have to be the playmaker, be that hero for Faze Clan. Up does get his head removed, nice shot, Nessie from Kai. Twist is doing it all for Faze Clan right now. On the defuse, has to cover. Twist, have you got it? Yes, he has! Time after time, RVD the savior. Faze Clan, I mean, this is not by no means an easy walk in the park on Inferno, but Twist is making it look like that.
17 kills for him right now, and impactful ones at that. So 2 rounds where he has a multi, and they're able to get those conversions. Frozen with the double. That's the partnership. Right? No word of a lie coming into this. I'm saying Faze can win and get through this stage of competition, progress to stage 2 with those 2 names alone. That hasn't been the case up until this point. Maybe that changes today.
Oh man. Odds have blown out even further.
Partial back from Fluxo. In this type of a buy, you need to hope that you catch a timing.
God damn.
You can sit back, you can allow all the block utility from the CTs to be limped through. You have one smoke your own in the hands of Kai. Oh, pressure for Jacob. This is good. You want to draw that out if you're Fluxo, and doing it in the early stages is better. So they get blocked top mid, they get blocked in apps. Decent's done a great job to be able to pull that out early, and now they relinquish control and they head back to Banana. So with this one smoke, if they get a nice timing and they're able to catch like Frozen, you know, out of position, maybe karrigan with an nade in his hand or on the jiggle, you can breach through this.
Yeah, it'd have to be a cracking deagle shot. Here they come, way too late on the smoke, getting run at. karrigan does deal with Art now. Frozen pokes his nose, lovely find. Does go down though. Perhaps some legs to this, albeit doubtful.
Oh, got a plan. Gonna be tough now.
Yeah, already karrigan's going looking and actually gets spotted out. Zevi misses this first attempt. How are you supposed to win this?
You won't.
Faze group up, starting to push
You can
forward.
see the bomb.
Bomb's yours.
Round over.
Not fun for Fluxo. It's kind of been the back-to-back story of their last couple of days of play.
Maybe Zevi didn't know that he had the bomb. I'm not sure if it was on him the entire time or someone went down and he picked it up, because he went back side and then had to throw it front side. At that point, the rotation was there. The smokes were starting to fade. There was no way they were punching the digits, but regardless, can't get out the guns. 2 rounds away, Faze, from picking up their map choice before we head into Nuke. That's where yesterday they had to hang on versus the Red Canids.
Silver lining, Chad. This is more rounds than Fluxo have posted in a best of 3 so far.
Okay.
I think 5 was the max. Now a whole 6. And Twist, this is very aggressive. Look at them go. Jacob joins him, charges mid, and a double kill from him. Twist will put the cherry on top. This one is just too easy. This is leisurely for FaZe Clan.
I like it, right? You're using your round advantage right now. You know that they're under a lot of pressure.
Too good, bro.
Backs against the wall. You just turn the screws. Broky, did he hear him? I guess he did. Yeah, of course. He'll just smoke it off and make sure he has to path elsewhere.
And I remember you telling me about this when you were, coming over from the Australian shores, competing against the EU's best. You kind of have to buy respect. Those are the kind of plays that it's always been the case, right? When you're coming in as a big underdog, especially on Inferno, they're just going to run at you.
Yeah, the difference is NIP did it on like the first round. Right now, this one is looking done and dusted. Beautiful work here.
How are they pushing? What?
Just slowly building into a tournament. It is the FaZe Clan way, is it not? I mean, what were they, like half a second away from their major dreams ending versus the Red Canids?
Yeah, they can wipe away the woes of this, as they will get a day off tomorrow to prepare for stage 2. That's if they can take Nuke. And if not, Mirage is up next, but this is looking great. Frozen and broky both chip in. Throwing the tower referee.
Yeah, this feels like a lost cause on Inferno for sure. Tip of the head is all he needs. broky, he's farming him up a couple of extras, padding those stats, and it is a 13-6.
Fluxo from 2-0 to now on the door of 2-3. Elimination on the line. 3 spots left at the table, and FaZe are making a reservation.
Okay. I want to show you guys what in the world? Interesting. I want to show you guys I don't know what's going on with my I have a giveaway that I want to do. Okay. So I want to give away these knives. What's up, Janik? Yes, we're gonna give them away. They look so clean, bro. And also I have this combo. It's a P250 Asimov with the AK Asimov. This is, and I have other. I have this print. You know what? Let's do a giveaway right now. We're gonna do a op giveaway. Oh no, let me see. What should we do? What should we give away right now? Let's see. What should we give away? I have this knife that I don't care about it. It looks ugly. I exchanged some of my red me check how much is uh God damn. Look at the prices on this thing. They jumped so much. Wow. That's crazy. Um God. I mean, you have the field tested. But goddamn. They're so they're so expensive right now. This is the worst ad of all time. Yeah, I want to do a giveaway right now, guys. I'm looking around. What should I give away? I have this M4. You know what? Yeah, let's do the M4. The Eclord. You're kidding me? Um, hashtag GG Faze. Yeah, it's just an M4. Tia. Mr. Brit. We haven't done a gamer goddess. Gamer goddess. I'm gonna wait for a bit longer for the giveaway. Johnny. Johnny. Um, Zoomers. Zoomers. Guys, hashtag GGPhase in chat if you want to be part of the giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in a very long time, and I will give this. I'll give this M4 away. Looking clean. I might add a pistol or something. Whatever. I am him Monday. That's a nice name. ABC. I'm still waiting, still waiting. Alright, alright. Love Mandy and Red Baron. Okay, let's still wait. We're still waiting for more people to join. Big Bro. Okay, Big Bro. Who else? Who else are we waiting for? Across the field. It's I'm doing a giveaway, iron metal. I'm doing a giveaway. And right now it's a break. Yeah. A medic. Okay, we wait for 2 more minutes. Giveaway. Alondar. Groist. That's it. Let's see who's gonna win the giveaway, guys. We are starting the giveaway. Alright. Whoever wins, they're gonna win this M4. So let's see who's gonna win. Ooh, oh. Alondar, I'll have to write you down right here on my M4 giveaway.
Yeah, it also shows good understanding on the timings, right? He's going to group up and re-clear that brackets area, so you see them maybe a little bit force the issue in towards the B-bomb side, playing on the fadeaway of the banana smoke from the CT side. They didn't want to give time to those extra rotations to actually arrive, so it was just all in all a textbook T side coming out of Faze.
Is this Faze good enough to take on any teams in Stage 2 and potentially make it through to Stage 3 based on what we've seen so far from them?
I feel like there has been some minor improvements. I'm not really sure when it comes down to taking down some of the Infor teams when it comes down to Stage 2 and Stage 3, but as we pointed out, this Faze team, their superpower is the fact that they get better and better the more wins they get under their belt, right? So there is a realistic possibility we see them play even better Counter-Strike going further.
It was in 2023 when Twist said at the RMR that every game they win, they become more and more dangerous.
Yeah.
They fell in that RMR to the last chance decider where they beat Cloud9, and everybody just wrote Faze off at that point. That was looking just dire for them to barely squeak through an RMR.
You're on my Discord already? Perfect.
Then they make the playoffs of Paris.
I'll send you the
So yes, they do
M4.
get better as the tournament goes on, as they warm up into form. Stage 2 looks pretty fearsome, but I simply can't rule Faze out completely if they just get all of this runway to ramp into the game.
That's the bigger picture. Let's talk about the picture we're looking at right now. Can they close out this series on Nuke?
I feel like they should be able to. We kind of talked about it even before the start of the game, but I feel like the fact that they get to start on the CT side as well, you get Frozen comfortable like he was yesterday, Broky's been playing well, you should be able to close it.
Let's see if you're right.
Yeah, let's find out together. Faze Clan going to be starting on that CT side of Nuke, Chad. And also, I don't know why, maybe it's a residual from yesteryear, but when I see Faze and I see Nuke, I expect, well, action. You know, it was a bit of it was like a Hollywood movie. You watch that Red Canids game, my God. Frozen kept him in it. I expect they'll be trying to make this one look a little easier.
I do like having Twist back as the doorman. This is interesting. In the last 5 pistols that Fluxo have run on Nuke, they haven't run an outside pistol. So there's a little bit of a change right here.
Okay, well, Twist is going to get some work. He's also been looking his usual self. Definitely comfortable in that Faze Clan jersey. A huge upswing in individual output. One gets across with the bomb. He's ready to stand and bang, and he's punished for it. Zevi, a nice connection in combination with Decent. Might open up avenues elsewhere. You can see, yes, click onto the head of Jacob. Look at a little lackadaisical. Oh, and everyone's hitting headies. That's a good one back as well from Zevi. Long range on the Glock. broky got a multi-kill available. Bomb's trapped. Can he find it? Yes, he can. Double kill, and now a 1v2. Is broky going to come up clutch? Oh my God, he could. Decent can't finish him off, and now he's just reloading in front of 2 of them. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, Tacitus. A nerve-wracking one to observe, I'm sure, as like the 6th and 7th Glock bullet are fired.
Yeah, well, at least they get the pistol to start off their map choice, so that's going to feel better for Fluxo. It didn't start with the opener, though, did it? That was Twist finding the opening incision. That wasn't something that Faze were coming on top of during map number 1. It was actually in favor of Fluxo. It was the clutches that went against them that made the difference. And that's a bloody nerve-wracking moment, isn't it? As we are back underway. Force fight for Faze. Door blown off. It's all a bit of a ruse. They posture up in radio. Kai ready to receive.
Okay, Kai. Get something going. How's the double? Not going to happen. Just the one. Twist keeps him humble. Broky's scout now noted, so you know they started 3 ramp.
You're just hate watching? Yeah.
Continuing to push.
Oh, that is more than they're expecting.
And they're not ready for this.
No, Art. Gonna get blindsided. Important shot to connect.
Yeah, Ferrari peaks
Yeah, good tracking to be fair. He's done well there.
So now that they settle into the 4v3, still going to be tough to close. It's Jacob and karrigan with Deagles, broky with the scout. And as you mentioned, they know that scout is in the mix. Only a few repos options available to broky. Right, he can go up heaven, he can stay over towards elbow where he is. So we all blocked again, so just going to hit the brakes. Still got a minute to work with Fluxo. No need to be in too much of a hurry. I think the sentiment is if Faze do win today, a lot of people want it to be convincing so that Faith can brew for stage 2. Map number 1, big tick. Map number 2, let's find out.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I think we actually got a bit of an insight into how karrigan's been talking to his boys and building up confidence in the ranks with the interview between maps. Just talking about how these teams in stage 2 don't want to play us. I mean, that's
karrigan stays so close to the monitor,
He's one
bro.
of Counter-Strike's greatest showmans, is karrigan.
He certainly is. But he might have to do more than just show. He might have to do some damage here. He's got the timing. Oh, the backs are turned. karrigan! Can't get it done! Might not matter. Jacob and broky are hitting shots. It's just broky, though, and he's gone down. Oh, karrigan's going to be really upset with that one.
They were both low right there for broky, right? He hits that, and then he has another individual on his screen that is 1 bullet away from death with the scout in hand. So decent attempt, but damage won't get you around. This is a 2-0, likely to be 3 now for Fluxo. There'll be a couple of light investments for Faze starting to take shape. I can see some Deagles, a 5-7, a couple of smokes in this. Yeah, hide your wives. Put your children to bed. You shouldn't be watching that one.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, that's where you just hope that the observer wasn't on you. Unfortunately, karrigan, we were. Ramp pressure again.
Oh, wow. Frozen hit heady. Has Kai on 9 HP. It's going to be comfortable, though.
Art's here to make sure Kai doesn't get bullied.
He genuinely is. You're like the prefect escorting the new kid.
It's all right, mate. We'll get you through this. So if there was going to be any danger within this one, I think it's already been dealt with. And you've taken down the firepower duo of Frozen and Twist early. The CT setup will have Frozen playing ramp. broky will be connecting with him. He's the rotating player on the AWP. Jacob, the topside anchor, has just hit a nice one on the D.
Oh, wow. In combination, they've actually got 2 rifles available. Now, only one of them could be brought through, and that's being made difficult by Kai's elevated position on the silo. Not to know he's dismounted, but that AK is retrievable.
Twist to be the dominant, and karrigan taking yards. So
Oh, they're still losing 2, bro.
missing
That's
those Deagle shots.
weird.
Hopefully that's not indicative of form to come, because he plays an important position. He's not the only in-game leader who plays yard. But we'll have to see him find some level of output, as Kai's going to back all the way off to make sure he retains his AK. Jacob's going to do the same with what he's hoping to save. So this round is done and dusted. Just recounting the runs in case you are just tuning in. Welcome. It's the Starlight at Budapest Major for 2025, the culmination of another year at Counter-Strike, the first in the New World Order, the VRS. 32-team major, starting off in stage number 1. Fluxo on day number 1 with the best of 1. Took down Gamer Legion and Fnatic. Gamer Legion were eliminated yesterday. Fnatic booked their spot in the next stage, and they lost to FlyQuest 2-0 in a best of 3, and NIP the same yesterday. So right now, I don't really know what losing feels like.
Yeah,
Fluxo.
pro. Yeah.
Best of 3s is the barrier to the next stage of competition.
Yeah, and
the odds from our official betting partner.
They can pronounce the name.
Fighting for their lives today. Legacy as well. Later on.
Oh, run boost to get Xavier.
You can't say the name of the sponsor.
Punished. And this is karrigan in yards.
The rule.
Can't overstep the mark here.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. It's a creep and crawl from lurks and Art. karrigan's got his nades out and actually bounces one off of Art. He didn't realise. Now he has. Here's the steps. Realises Art has occupied the garage.
He's going to try and track him down.
Well, catches him with the nade out. Not bad. karrigan removing the captain of Fluxo. broky, what's your reaction to this? Heads over towards the Zywoo stairs.
What was
There's
that?
Decent onto
What?
Jacob, just catches him searching hard.
He chased one guy.
He's actually tagged him through the iron there, so lurks operating on just 25. Did he sign and drop or not?
CT's blocking Heaven. Frozen has pushed through lobby from ramp, cleared it out. Decent playing very safe, so might catch Frozen on the timing. Kind of hoping that Frozen heads to clear Squeaky so he can catch him, but Frozen just lying in wait if they repos back. Twisters down on the lower deck and just hitting the brakes, so Fluxo showing some real restraint. Two players that are walking wounded. You don't want to overstep the mark right now.
This would be a huge confidence booster for Fluxo. Broky pokes his nose out again. He's going to get an AWP shot to the face. Frozen confirms still someone lingering lobby. T roof. Very uncomfortable position
Damn,
to
he
be put
had to
in
move
as
his
the
whole
bomb does go
body.
down.
No kid for either of these two, so right now it might just be the conversation about the save. So karrigan going 1 for 1, really good trade there from lurks, catching him through the smoke, and then the space that has been taken away from them. So just going to hope that they can hold on to these guns, but already a very good start from Fluxo. 4-0 T-side nuke.
This is their chance. If they get
a likelihood.
If they get 5
Sure, we're going to be getting the 3400 lost bonus into
or
the next.
6,
We'll have to wait and see if karrigan wants to
and
call
they just
back in with another buy behind these two
What
saved
the-
M4s. But steady start.
how is that
Right,
thing
not
annoying?
shock and awe, not gimmick, right? It just
Like
some
the
clean counter-strike
square-ish
from
thing.
Fluxo within that round.
Yeah, I really like the finish as well. Very measured.
Tastus does look very stressed though,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
I mean, this is it, right? This is a do or die affair. You've flown all the way over here. You've been preparing for months. Now it all hangs in the balance of a result on one map of Counter-Strike. A must-win nuke for Fluxo.
So they are able to get the buy, right? With the max loss bonus, the gun save, they can go again. Kit on Jacob. Now, he can't be losing head-to-heads against Decent like that. Your top anchor cannot be going down in that fashion. Oh, gear shift.
Yeah, it is. It's an early probe. Jacob, he lies ready if they dare to disrespect.
Oh!
What a shot! lurks flattens him. Okay, big clawback. Dropping in his broky. They're trying to slink away. But Faze, as the dust settles in the early foray, it's a 4-on-3. Frozen was doing so much work for them on this ramp hold. Haven't seen too much. In fact, haven't said his name once, and 0 for him to start.
Outside's been a bit of a mystery for Faze throughout all of this. Sure, they know that there were multiple bodies trying to find pressure on top, but karrigan's he's down secret and he's still investigating to make sure nobody's home. He's going to clear yard in a moment. Twist is in main worrying about that. So there are a lot of loose pieces in the comms of Faze right now. A lot of things they have to identify as possibilities. Door walk.
What if they try to go ramp? Not ramp.
Twist actually lick of the flame. He makes it very clear in his intent. karrigan finds the trade though. That's important.
Down the van?
Potentially. Yeah,
Has
that's
to
the
be.
bomb slinking. And Zevi, an opportunity to come up clutch here. Now, it does look like Frozen's acknowledged this potential. So is he going to be able to get across? Is he acknowledging this? Well, he's gotten across, that's for sure. HE will hurt. 6 HP for the clutch. What have you got, Zevi? Smoke will perhaps open some options, some avenues. Really doesn't feel comfortable, does it? The doors swing open. He's feeling the pressure. You fire one shot, you'll just surely get traded out. Never mind, doesn't even get to pull the trigger. broky from behind catches him through the smoke, and Faze will find their first
They
round.
slowed down way too much.
Dicey there for a moment, didn't it? You have Twist trying to play through the Singe of the Flames there. It just alerts them to him trying to make that presence in through main, but karrigan actually gets a freebie with some spam, and Decent gets found over towards ramp by Frozen. So
I've always said it, it's hard to edge while moving.
hey, it's a stationary activity. As this was quite a shot from lurks, wasn't it? Felt like Jacob had a very good idea of what to expect in that situation, but still can't beat him out, and that was the karrigan spam kill. Frozen takes down Decent, and then, yeah, you're just going to pop some shots through that smoke. You know, Zevi couldn't have gotten far.
Beleza, respeita os caras não, velho.
Shouldn't be too remiss, but the finances tell a different story. They've opted in. They're opting for something fast. Look at this type of buy. Like there's a Tech 9, and lurks has a Mac 10, but he has 4.7k remaining. So this is an art special, Alex.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
This could be full AKs.
Yeah, let's see if Jacob can, get some output. This time he certainly will.
He
Lukowski
doesn't
with
even
a
look.
freebie.
Where are you
And
looking,
number
bro?
2, yes indeed. Passes his test with flying colours. Zevi has him on the exit. No trade from Twists. Zevi dips back into the lobby, but the bot laid it down. This is Art's grand plan, grand scheme. A free tap to the side of the head. Frozen pushes lobby. Zevi unprepared. You've lost your AWPer and likely to lose the round. He didn't expect Decent to be there too. So Art on B. And Decent trying to join him.
But now they know both players are down on the lower deck. karrigan's behind him.
Oh, actually very cheeky. Oh my god, they're not ready for this. Oh, he just cleared it. His teammate just came from there. But in the smoke, they're trying to spam him. Art could still do something with this. He starts to unload his mag. Art jumps back through and just enough bullets to track him. Whew. I mean, a little intense, but Faze have handled that. Was a rather unusual, unorthodox approach. Doesn't translate to a round for Fluxo.
Yeah, I think Art there a little bit unhappy. Like, Decent could have stayed on the top side to hold off the vent rotation until Art felt a little bit more friction lower. But still, if you're Decent, you're thinking, hold up, well, I need to get down here with the bombs planted.
The bomb's planted and you've got a Tech 9.
So this is where the finances are real funky, right? Because of that extra cash that lurks had, he could actually drop an AK. Kai can buy one for himself, Art can buy himself, and the same for Decent. So everybody can purchase, or if they want to facilitate that Zevi AWP, that's also a possibility. So you see the conversation being had, we're going to do something top-centric so we can use weaker weapons and hopefully catch them off guard. But Jacob did a good job, right? Last time Decent was able to win against him in a head-to-head duel.
Silvers,
also pipping at the post when they tried that top round before. But this time he gets the double. The Zevi AWP is exactly what Tacitus has ordered. That means Kai's going to operate with a Galil. So all good, right? They get another gun round out of this.
Faze is now losing today.
Is going to be.
Maybe.
Heavy outside again. 4 bodies immediately. Extinguished fast, and
Maybe
there's
they're
pace
not.
to this.
Okay, well placed incendiary, you know. They might have to run through it. It's losing them a lot of health. Oh, opens up karrigan's skull. Here's Twists. Spots the shadow, knows there's multiple bodies. Does finish what karrigan started with moving Art. Not going to overcomplicate things. Not going to get hungry or greedy. Walking up on broky. Oh, the flash actually set himself up for success there. An activation from Twist goes awry. Kai with the trade. Decent finds a one onto broky, and oh, Jacob's in trouble. Jacob does find Kai on the swing main. It puts Frozen into a winnable 1v2. Bomb last seen secret.
Yeah, this is in his wheelhouse. Then they know they need to go and get that bomb, right? Art just furious in yard. That would have been noted with Twist getting the frag, but no, Zevi is so noisy.
That's a dream for Frozen, right?
Well, can't believe your luck here if you're Frozen.
Yeah. So you're going to get the backstab, jump scare on Zev.
Diffuse.
But, yeah, 10-seconder.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. No kit on him. He's waiting for that vent rotation, and
Bro.
that's the Frozen clutch. I mean, that one's casual.
Well, I don't know if people saw the highlight package that the Des were covering off when Frozen was just deleting. He had some words to his teammates about his opponents. I think he maybe feels the same about Fluxo. That one right there, these are quizzical rounds out of Fluxo.
Like, you couldn't ask for a more, like, comfortable... You know, I said casual. I'm talking, like, sweatpants at work, casual.
Well, the boss will be having words, but the performance is there, so you got to pay him.
We've seen, you know,
What a
recurring
clutch.
themes. Lurks' frustrations are really... It's a rarity. I haven't seen this kind of level of emotion out of him before. This is what happens when you get to the major, of course. Emotions run high. And pressure is thrown on thick.
Would it be fair to say that karrigan's not doing a serviceable job at yard at the moment?
I think that's fair.
Yeah, like he you know, the round we pushed through the smoke and caught Art from behind.
Just watching the way Art approached that fight was...
What are they doing?
Yeah, I imagine the conversation is, how about we just go outside and shoot karrigan in the head?
Yeah.
Right, that worked.
Yeah.
Right, but then from there, they need a game plan behind it. Let's see if they try and shore up outside. Knowing where the finances are at, you're going to be expecting something a little bit less. But these last 3 rounds, Faze have had to get through with diffusers, so they know that there's more cash than there should be.
Well, one solution to them bullying yard is to not go and play it at all, whatsoever. Conceding the space, it gives lurks full freedom to go and make this play. Just drops into main, and just confirms his presence. Twist lives on.
Down the
Back
vent.
10 warning shot
karrigan's
dropping
here.
into the vents. karrigan hears this, and Kai one-taps him. Now you've got a rifle, now you've got a bomb plant. This one could be huge, especially with the flank on Frozen. Oh, it's all falling apart for Faze. lurks gets him. To even give this one a look, you're so disconnected from the play. The bomb's already ticking in your face.
Now you give it a look.
Yeah, you will now. Zevi's gone down to Jacob, opens up the avenue from the secret stairs. Decent, just a dig. No time to burrow in Deeg, but he can tap ahead. Nice shot indeed, perfectly placed crosshair.
Now the save. Okay, well, Twist is heading for the hills. Broky will join him. And that, right, we heard karrigan in the interview talking about Faze and their DNA and more of what they were getting against Reckon, especially come that third map. Well, that right there is what I would say is Fluxo's DNA, right? Pure and utter chaos on display. They would have heard the vent drop, so it's a really nice opener there onto karrigan. His second opening death so far.
Oh, he found it.
That's nice. So, with the AWP, they'll be able to buy back in with those saves. I think we might need to go and fix Lukowski's camera. He's nudged it there with his frustrations, but yeah, karrigan giving away another one. This time not on yard, so no matter where he goes, they seem to be able to find him. Good one here from Decent, no way back in after that. He's having one of those games. Remember, just go back to the Deagle round, right, where he's behind two of them in main on the force.
Still, it's just, you know, it was worth noting that it is still comms first, frustration second. Back, broky opens up the ninth round of play with a nice one onto Lurks. And he was alone, so there's info that's flowing. He'll try and get a sightline deeper into Squeak, but doesn't quite nail the break. Frozen's nailed the shot, the first shot, and the second onto Decent. That feels a bit leisurely. Again, this feels like we jumped to Frozen's POV. It's very comfortable.
I think
pushing
you
through
can
smokes
like
that, bro.
Fluxo, right? Keep things quite chaotic with the openers, get the squeaky lurk smoke in, get the wall smokes down, get players just making moves because there's clearly holes in Faze's defense. But right now, this one is done. Kai's just going to park himself on the roof. Zevi's just going to have to back off as well. And this is going to be a very long save, everybody. So this would be a great time to go to the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Grab yourself a bev. Maybe even just take a little look at what you've got to look forward to later on in the day. NRG Imperial. I'm intrigued to see if NRG have any more twists and turns.
Yeah, another 2-0 team.
Yeah, right. Same fate as Fluxo, starting strong in the best of ones. The one that I'm most excited for is that grand finale, the last match of the stage 1. Legacy taking on Paravision. Jame and this ragtag squad of young blood versus Legacy, the team that were most touted in the pick'ems as a 3-0 prediction. It hasn't been smooth sailing for them, despite, you know, a huge rise to power from Legacy as the probably second in command of Brazil.
Yeah, I think that it for sure has to be Fury, right? Pain much later on in the piece. They were higher in the VRS bubble, so getting to attend a lot more tournaments, even though, you know, obviously in the major as well, Pain were able to make the deeper of the runs. I think Legacy just played Counter-Strike that I would say is a little bit more exciting. Right? They're much more aggressive. But there you have it. There's the logical conclusion of that round. So 4-5, still trying to chase this lead down that Fluxo have accrued. You really want to recover with 7 if you're Faze, so you need to go flawless from this point forward with the final 3 rounds. That'll be 4 on the trot before we get to the halftime break.
Yeah, you guys do good.
It's a round recap for everybody. You can see the saves that have just come through. And away we go again. So still able to lock horns with pretty decent buys. So they go for that more chaos-pilled approach. Broky creeping hard immediately with the orb.
Somewhat of a signature move from him, loves it. Will sometimes go deeper on the line as well in a timing. Oh wait, Art's going not to vent but to main. karrigan could be in trouble. No way he's ready for this. Oh, tames the spray again. karrigan an opening death. Number 3. Art a second. Hang on a second though. Equalized immediately. Stereo frags from broky and Twist. A nice tap to the back of the head. Zevi's holding for the lobby push.
Gets his orb. That's one way to get an AWP.
How did Art got over
this
there?
Is looking good for a 6, unless Frozen can win a 1v3. He's won a 1v2.
Oh, he's baited the shot. Runs him down, gets the Tech 9 out in time. 1 bullet shy of the first of the clutch. 6 T rounds now.
Yeah, that's enough, right? If we were to take away the nameplates of these teams, we're just talking about Counter-Strike in isolation. This is a great T-half from Fluxo. We've seen this move as well. We saw Decent do this some of their earlier matches on Nuke throughout the tournament. It's a bit of a Fluxo special. Like to manifest as many openers as possible. Good work from Zevi, closing down the round before it could get out of control. You're going to be happy with this if you're Art, and the fist pump tells the story. Oh, interesting. It's going to be a tactical timeout called, but not by Faze. Fluxo are taking their second within this first half of play. I think they really want to slather on the round, so they still have 8 available.
for the likes.
Maybe just having the conversation of where is the finances at for Faze in this situation. They won 3 in a row, but all came with diffusers. At that 1v1 for Frozen, meaning then guns are hard to re-equip. You have to go through the coffers of cash. They win one back, then they lose. So now, what exactly are they going to be able to equip with? That's from our official betting partners as they can get broky the orb. 2 M4s, Frozen in with a Famas and Jacob with a mere MP9. Faze needs some output. karrigan to not give away another opening death.
He starts more passive
they
this
win
time, and it's actually very quick. Just
one more.
Split down Secret with 3, bomb as well. Twist reacts in time, ready for the fight. Does get 1, nearly 2 as well. Art had his bell rung. Late from karrigan, still can't beat out Kai. And they've even got that late lobby. Lurk, Frozen caught by the orb. This is just taking shape beautifully for Fluxo. A T-side they can most definitely be proud of. Here's broky though. Finds Kai on the arrival. Combat orb being required here. Art on the edge of the smoke. He's actually thinking about it. And they'll escape through the single door. Hard shot. Oh, Art nails it as well. So Jacob just thinking twice about this. Doesn't want to really be saving the MP9 though, so might go swing it. Hard to track and finds himself an AWP for broky.
Okay. Kit for the next round would be nice too. He's going to hightail it out of there. Art's looking to track this one down. Knife out, might be able to grab it, but no. Jacob will hit the necessary shot. Decent, the next one up for the hunt. Smoke to defend. Worried about the bomb, and oh dear, Jacob.
What are you doing, bro?
No, that one's going to make Reddit. Okay, final round, first half, and you buy what you can right now, Faze. I think it's going to be 5-7s and plenty of MP9s. Twist actually dinked Art in that exchange as well. So, 1 bullet away from the double. More good stuff from Zevi with the orb, right? Like once he has it and he's set up, he does hit them. And Jacob just with a shake of his head. I'll need to dig deep, Faze, if you want to find 5. It's like a lobby aggress right now.
Yeah, it really does. HG to master their steps, and Frozen does open up nicely. Decent's gone. Quick one back on the karrigan and Yard. So now reactions are required, but this might lead to an over-rotation. You've lost it so sequentially, so regularly. Maybe, just maybe, you can pull rotations elsewhere. Frozen, though, ready for Kai. Shadow advantage and a clean headshot.
Too easy.
Working with just 3. Fluxo in pursuit of an 8-round T-haul. Faze, this is just about clawing something out of this CT half.
Replenishing the smoke, a little bit deep. More than a little bit. The way that spilled over, that might be the opportunity if they wanted to risk it, but you don't know what's on the other side, so risk not being taken. Frozen's flank is what I want to keep an eye on right now. What type of timing is he going to catch? Well, nothing if they continue to head down.
Thank you for the likes.
Art maneuvering
Guys,
over towards heaven and hell.
Yeah,
thank you for the
that, and has been, but actually, as I say that, he starts to maneuver
comments
away.
as well.
Art is in the wind. Does Frozen spot him? No. Okay. An opportunity to turn this around. Twist comes back to tend to it, has a look, but Art removes his head. Big find on the low HP.
Broky's got to do something.
Yeah, with just a 5-7 though, not going to be easy. Single door opened up. Kowsey parting, and broky's timing was good. Zevi's still going to punch the code covers there. They heard the 2 of them. On the double doors, Frozen hits a nice shot, but still, Kowsey's there for the trade. Down goes Zevi, and Faze going to find something. It's off the back of Frozen. 4 kills, a quiet half by his standards, but Faze with 5 to work with as they look to not.
Broky needs to go most of the time upper free agency is a barren desert. He might as well. I told you a nuke. Jacob. Can only go up from here. Yeah. Lucky Clan.
should all retire. Damn, bro. Lucky Faze getting to play only team of 5 others. 2-2, it's even worse than easy 2, then good luck in stage 2. LMAO, true, lucky plays for 3D max, true. Well, you did hear something about ranking or seeding. As doesn't actually rank teams, they rank LAN wins and money over form. People are flaming Faze in chat, in the forums. It's so funny.
To get answered, it's been frustrating, it's been intense. Inferno was a breeze in comparison to Nukes. Somehow, FaZe Clan struggling to post 4th and 5 on their CT side.
You say somehow, right? Obviously, this has been a roller coaster of a stage. Yesterday, they were almost knocked out of competition by the Red Canids. Today, they're hoping to restore some faith. See if Fluxo can grab another pistol, something that has eluded them the last 2 days, but has definitely been better today.
Squeaky door naded off, and Jacob Harding in. Decent overlooks it completely, and Jacob provides an opening kill for FaZe Clan. 2 in the heavens. And Zevi on a very fast flank. Is anyone watching this? I see 3 backs turn. Twist perhaps addressing it. No, he just looks away, but missed opportunity. Zevi squandered his opportunity completely.
Oh my
Gets
god.
flattened. Nice find from Twist, and it all falls into place nicely. karrigan gets taken down by Art. I feel like that's just going to be a consolation frag here for Art, backing away with an extra $300.
Yeah, important for lurks to hold on to his armor. Same conversation with on Inferno. Art can try and get a couple of extra kills. He is multiple bodies coming charging his way. Is he going to try and draw them back to the bomb so they have to buy Kevlar? I think so. But Twist, he's tracked him down. Don't worry, mate. I'll deal with you.
He's extra quick, this Twist.
That'll be that. So Twist goes down with the bomb.
NTR.
This round will go in favor of
I used
FaZe.
to like
Now it is just a 1-round gap. That first half was about recovery. It was the pistol with the conversions for Fluxo, a patch of rounds for FaZe with a Twist 1v2 in the mix. But you would say that Fluxo were definitely being able to turn the screws. Now going to take the eco by the looks of things, and they did opt to take 2 tactical timeouts in the first half, so they only have 1 for the second.
It's going to be 7-7 right away.
So things start to get out of control quickly.
That's unfortunate.
Major hopes and dreams will be flashing before their eyes. Smoke ball dots across the yard. And Twist will get the space. Broky can join in with the bomb, but that's if they want to find the finish down here, right? It's always a bit risky if you're going down to B, getting close range against pistols, 5-7s. Or a Deagle as Art warded away, chipped down to 12. Next up, so we'll juggle that Deagle, huh?
Yeah, why not? Treat it like an AWP. It's your best bet at getting output. And otherwise complete eco.
Here they come. Look at them ready to clamp in if a kill comes through, like that.
Just like that. Now broky is just going to knife out. Stem,
Whoa,
I believe.
get that out of your hands, son.
To stop them from chasing.
Zevi, this is cheeky for 1.
Certainly is. He's going to have backs turned. He's going to have to nail this, though. Have to stay composed on that double dink. Likely to be completely overlooked. He primes it and nails it. Jacob down. A 5-on-3 anti-eco, and the bomb's left out there. karrigan's going to come and lend a hand. Get your gun out. broky dropping off. Pressure applied. Molly thrown out. Zevi should go down. Finally felled. 20 seconds, confirmation of art towards the ramp side. Frozen removing lurks in lobby. They still haven't found Decent, just playing at the front of this bomb site.
Surely not.
He could actually get the drop on the banner. karrigan panic. Oh dear, 17 seconds. They're not making it look easy, Chad.
Art's low though.
I feel like it's going to be close but no cigar. They'd have to really mess this one up. Art on that low HP is Frozen overlooking.
Almost.
Quick reactions could have got awkward quick.
Good value out of the eco though. You'll take that. You kept them sweating throughout. Great shot from Kai. Really good positioning from Zevi based off that reaction. And that was a tense round for Faze.
Nice shot from Kai. Really good. Little crouch into the headshot.
Faze done very well here. It's a great position as well based off of the reaction they were looking for. So just loving the little details on the eco. Good attempt. Now they're into the guns. Okay, they're doing the half-buy strat themselves.
Okay. Means you can go running and gunning like this. Frozen's already heard you, but loses his head immediately. Nice from Decent in combination.
Get yourself an upgrade as well.
And then Decent immediately descends the vents to 10 to any potential.
That's the quickest way I've ever seen turn an MP9 into an AK-47. Thank you very much, says lurks.
Little magic trick. And now Decent. He actually could go aggressive here. They're trying to find Art. He's tucked, twisted clear, and so the frags come through.
Oh
with
my
a
god.
double kill. Faze, Volta.
Nice round.
Really nice. Very convincing from Fluxo, showing that they have got legs to stand on this CT side. Oh, there's broky with a quick tap, but brought down. Zevi advances, and so do Fluxo's chances.
That's a nice cushion of cash, though. The fact that you're able to now pick up 2 AKs, you only invested in 2 rifles yourself. That's very, very well done. So Fluxo get himself back into the lead ever so slightly. Straight through the smoke, no fear from Decent. And this is what I like. At this moment, you could turtle up, you could cower, you could shy away from this, and the pressure's gotten too much. We were 2-0 up, we fumbled. Best of 3s against teams on paper who are meant to be weaker than this. They missed their deep outside in Sentry, sure. Can Faze give us into this one? Broken with the AK. Rest with pistols, mainly deagles. That's not easy, right? You're not able to run and gun so much with this. So just the one Tech 9 in the hands of Frozen. Twist, karrigan, and Jacob went for the firepower. So I hope they can get the bullet between the eyes. lurks ready and raring.
Yeah, he's seen enough already. Realizes he wasn't going to get the angle he was hoping for, so just dips. Zevi concedes the space as well. Playing risk-averse Counter-Strike here are Fluxo, knowing they have the distinct financial advantage.
Let's just chip that away from lower. He's in the window side, so has a little gap to work with. Now backs off and sets on lurks.
Ooh, they've done some damage to him. Yeah, finished off by Jacob's Deeg, so Art gonna have to do a lot more on this B side. Pressure applied, rotation coming, karrigan.
Oh, no.
Wasn't ready for Kai, fell for the bait on the descent. Now Zevi's got the flank as well, so many moving pieces. They're playing so actively, and he's got the flank onto broky. Really impressive stuff here from Fluxo to stop things from going awkwardly. And it should be Jacob soon to be removed. They know the pressure's on him with 20 seconds, and Zevi secures himself a nice AK as well as his team, a 9th.
Might be the time to turn up a little bit of concern. Yesterday, Faze, they had picked Mirage into the Red Canids and ended up losing their map 13-7. It was a 19-17 victory on Nuke, this very map that they had to claw back to be able to then go to Inferno, where they took care of business in the same way they did to start today. I would say Faze don't even really know what their map pool is at the moment, right? So the fact that Mirage is up next, if they do lose this map, that pressure that felt like it was alleviated after yesterday's result, and now the way today started has been turned back up as we do see them now on an eco. So 10 rounds to compose yourself. You can see Frozen just sitting back in his chair. So we've got the odds on screen from our official betting partner.
Yeah, they've been cut in half. Fluxo picking Nuke and putting on a show.
It's going to be a long way back into this map, right? The scoreline very likely going to read 10-7. So just when we thought that Faze found who they were, it looks like they're back to the team who's been offering us more of the drama series as opposed to the action movie.
Yeah, Faze fans are very well seasoned in this adventure.
Well, it's entertaining one way or the other. People are either sitting by watching how bad can it get, or hoping that they can propel themselves to the next stage of competition where they can reset and play against, let's say, more familiar names.
Oh my god.
That is another opening death in the tally, but that one, you know, I wouldn't count in the same way.
Agreed.
A goal kill.
Problem solved. 10.
Ah, tá. Eu tô com o segundo melhor.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, yeah.
Let's start with the post and then after swap through after. And then we want the side or you want the second post.
You can hear right there karrigan conversing with Twist. Since Twist has come back, obviously had a Liquid in-game leader stint. It's a second voice for the team now. So the two of them coming up with the plan. It's up to the rest of them to find that execution.
If they do try and go yard, as the conversation implies, they're going to have art to deal with. A deep nade and that silo angle occupied. Sprays it at it and will retreat safely.
So the first stage outside is making sure nobody is close. Like exactly what Art was potentially opting to adopt there. So the molly off secret, the next smoke wall will land, and then it's going to be about the finish that they're looking for. So the bomb on broky, tailing Twists. The two of them tethered together. Flashed off
Main
the
roof
line.
with the flash to mask this drop. It's lurks though, pushing in and escorting that Zevi. Orbi falls off.
Okay.
There would have been an opportunity. You can see it right there. Great game. Neglects to stick around.
Twist in warehouse now. Art knows that's a possibility.
A lot of work for Art to do in this circumstance. Goes looking credit.
Twist can catch him now.
You'd think so. Flank coming through. Nobody done.
Oh.
Ooh, nearly quick switch too soon. Kai has found Frozen in the meantime, and he's got cover from Zevi. Nice team play. Zevi rewarded, and Kai double. Here's Twist, though. You know he's got another in him. Oh, broky on the clear. lurks on the hut side. broky seems ready. Low HP, though, brought down, finished him off. Chasing him is Twist. And traded by Decent.
Okay,
Damn.
Tacitus lets out a cheer right there. That is a nice round to win and a tough round to win. As Faze, they're going to take the tactical timeout. The finances are the biggest problem going forward, and this is their second. At the moment, 11 rounds is the guarantee, but 12 feels like a certainty because it is only going to be the partial, and unless Neo has been cooking up something in the lab to pull out for a moment like this, they might be just stomaching another lost round. See 4 on the trot within this CT side. They lose the pistol. They have a pretty threatening eco. They save their pennies to go for the buy into the third, and it was only a half buy. So really good output from Fluxo.
Fast round incoming. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're refusing to quit.
Kai's actually been very solid, right? He has found, I think, 4 openings throughout this map so far, but also when they've come his way, he's actually had his boots planted and got the necessary kills. Usually he looks a little bit lost, so want to tip a hat.
And especially when there couldn't be more pressure.
Exactly.
There could not be more pressure on this game and your performance, so shout out to Kai for 13 and 11, but output, necessary output to stay competitive here.
Okay, it doesn't look like a very
4
fast
consecutive from Fluxo
round.
CT side. Faze left wanting. Tech 9s. Chip damage. Zevi sounds off, and a third smoke lands yard.
Yeah, likely Twist is going to punt through this, and it's going to be some variation of a top split.
They're running in. Flashes catch Kai. Decent not reacting. Haven't announced their presence too much. Art has found broky in the meantime. They really want Art, don't they? He's using that AK very comfortably.
Not getting anything there is crazy. I feel like the CTs were so scattered and sketched out by the scenario, so Faze not able to connect any of the dots, and now you're going to have a good idea that this man was taking space yard. Decent tracks him down, 12 confirmed. Fluxo
confirmed.
haven't been able to pick up a map in the best of 3s yet.
Vamos puxar isso aqui sem muita afobação. Zé, começa.
Yeah, I wanted to now. Yeah, I wanted to Romania.
5 consecutive required for Faze. That's just to take this to overtime. Let's see if they've got him in him.
I want to do Romania.
Well, just as we were starting to buy back in, as faith was being restored, Faze. Are they going to fumble this? Disruptor.
Yeah, he's got company. Slips away upon the fade of the smoke. A second layer arrives to escort Twist down. Art doesn't choose to implement his HE. He's ready for that fight though. Twist gets spotted on the edge of the smoke. It's a messy, laboured spray, but Twist is caught. He just has to watch now as the potential for a third map is up for debate. Frozen finding Art, but there's more where that came from. Lukowski's got his org out, finds karrigan with the scope, and now another body drops. Frozen again. Watching through his fingers, and broky and Jacob try and partner up to keep Faze in it for the 2-0 dream. Just when hope was starting to be rebuilt. Just when it looked like Faze clan back on their bullshit. Fluxo respond in kind on their map pick. What you got, broky? Sure, you got the bomb down, but your back is turned, and Zevi, a consistent thorn in Faze's side here on map 2. Just Jacob, the new boy on the block, the major rookie, with a 1v4 on his plate, and Zevi's holding, first removed. Jacob trying to piece this together. You can hear Lukowski looking to track the spray, doesn't nail it. Decent's there, and Fluxo survived map 2.
That is more like the Fluxo we saw on day 1 of competition. The defuse comes in, the map is confirmed, and now Faze, those woes, that stress, it turned back up to 11. You gotta go have a team talk, not like this. The community cries.
Let's see what people are saying. Is this a joke? First play with 0 team play, so basically every strat works against them unless someone makes an insane individual play. That's true. That's true. They just feel like they play. Somebody took time and wrote the entire thing. 1-2-1 yesterday because of sheer luck, then fucking messy. The fizzing. Broky is back. Doesn't look like. Glaves announced his retirement. Nobody cares. We just gotta wait for the next map. I'll be back. my glasses. Give me a second. So let's do this thing. If Faze loses this, I'll do a giveaway. Let's do this really quick. Okay, let's take care of business fast. So 29 votes. I see that people said Faze is going home today. Okay, we're in poll. Let's do something. Okay, you guys are free to answer if you want. Let's go with this one. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh. All right. Let's see.
From this Faze lineup. This is a group of major winners. This is a team that backs against the ropes and come out swinging. It's not there anymore, Maui.
Yes, yes, yes. Giveaway if they go home. Yep, yep. Giveaway if they go home.
The typical first gun round out the window on round number 1 with a secret push from one of the players. Like, this is where Art actually makes people feel uncomfortable. Yep. Where he is able to just throw the meta out because it's probably not even necessarily the buy that FaZe necessarily expected with all of the MP9s that were charging into lobbies. So credit to Fluxo, because it's kind of giving me shades of Legacy back at Austin, where the openers were just blistering in terms of the teams just not being ready for them at all.
Yeah, and the big difference here is that we were kind of talking about how Fluxo are able to get that first kill, but they don't really know what to make of it, right?
No.
This situation, it was the greatest example of them actually having all the ABs and Cs covered, right? FaZe trying responding towards outside, Art's waiting, there's a player coming up secret. It just felt like Fluxo were playing the much more comprehensive and...
Okay, too much shipping. Too much yapping. The miss rate is way too high. I'm not even asking for positive KD or super high ADR. I really think karrigan needs to play deathmatch for a couple hours daily. Hooksy became an insane fragam after he worked on his aim since getting back to Australis. Why can't karrigan? Feels the same watching any IGL, Apex, Chopper. It's like they think they don't have to aim because they are calling. Lazy AF job, if you ask me. Problem is that you never did a GL, so you do not understand how is to spend a lot more time focused on a macro and on minimap counting utility gathering info. It's easy just to watch crosshair. It's very hard to multitask. Sometimes Apex does hit some crispy shots though. I want to see you focusing on aim and then calling versus pro teams. His calls and prep are a bigger problem than his aim. If Stu is calling, the fact 35-year-old is there for then glue of the team. Even later in G2, Huxi was a reliable fraggle, just in terrible roles. Few hours of DM a day is absurd. Even you do 20-30 minutes every day, you will be hella sharp. Of DM? Deathmatching? Yeah. Flag doesn't check out. 3 people holding Faze back, karrigan, broky and J-bot. Flag doesn't check out, what do you mean? Can't see flag skills, brother. There's a bigger problem than his aim. It's called Jacob, you think it's just...
That is how I feel watching this team. Where is the Faze major? What is going on?
What you don't want to see is them become the ant with the stick meme, just packing their bags, headed home. Unfortunately, I think Fluxo surprisingly found themselves in a situation where it's just that they have everything to win, nothing to lose. Really didn't expect them to be in this sort of position, and now we're starting to see even unlikely heroes step up. Before this series, Zevi didn't post a single map at the major with a 1.00 or even better. And now he's gotten 2 consecutive maps where he's having really solid contributions. He, in the last map, definitely looked like the better offer between him and broky. And so this is like the worst possible situation to be when it's Faze, but that's when they create diamonds.
Faze, can they do something? Let's find out.
They can't.
We'll certainly find out. The monster matchup ends on Mirage. A third map.
Beautiful
Loser
map.
goes home. Faze and Fluxo. The desk said it. I'll say it one more time. I didn't think we'd see this third map today, Chad.
Me either. Faze disappeared on map number 2. Let's see if they can find themselves right in time. T-side against Red Canids was miserable. 3 rounds in total. He just pissed around to get the account started early. 2 and through the underpass, karrigan top mid, Frozen through Palace and Twist A ramp, looking likely to be an ace split. Very limited Jutsu, just a flash on broky. P250 for Mr. Anderson.
There's an opportunity and some info flowing now. Tip of the head spotted and removed. Frozen and lurks go 1 for 1. Backing away, spotted and finished off by Twist on the stairs side. Zevi gives them some room and takes the fight at range. Twists and karrigan combine. An early contribution from the captain under critical analysis from the desk. Asking more of them. 2 on 2 now. Kai's managed to get them back in. karrigan gives it up. Twist, what can you do? Art's got your number. No. Finds it and takes CT. Makes it awkward for Kai. Cheeky incendiary. Not going to do too much, but they're double peeking. They're not playing scared whatsoever. We've seen Twist take over games before. Nice little fake, and they confirm he's off the bomb now. That should seal the deal here. They're not playing this one risky. broky tapped. Nice shot from Kai. Had a great performance on Nuke. You saw his opening kills. He's not going to be able to pick up the clutch. He will take the kills, though.
Okay, he's going to go down with the bomb, unfortunately. He could have been able to buy him with an M4 and armor. He might just drop that M4 to Art or somebody to make a bit of a play with into this force buy, but Faze start things off with the pistol round. So, right there is a step in the right direction, and Kai will indeed drop over an M4. It will find it in the hands of Art. So they are getting a force buy together. Now this is a crucial moment for Faze to find the conversion. 3 starting B.
Including that M4.
Boost. Yeah, so they are going to take a fight B apps.
Okay, this could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Frozen completely caught off guard. Now Art's trapped on the side, tries to take a fight, loses that M4, so confirmation that Decent was there too.
Double smoked that, so, or maybe one was a flash, excuse me. Either way, lurks. Look look at this space. This is so rapid.
I mean, broky looked like he was considering it. It just seems so far
clock.
forward, so early in the game. He's jumping around the corner. Thank goodness Jacob's there.
Yeah,
Stops it from being an end of a round.
They got their big wooden spoon out, don't they?
Yeah, they are
Stirring
always
the
on
pot with
move.
the way that Fluxo are operating at the moment.
And speaking of, yeah, Zevi's going to burrow deep into Palace to cover the ace side. Enables decent. Oh,
I'd
to
overlook the
rotate
boost,
in.
though.
You're right, it's possible. Kai static, and ooh, he's giving it up. Yeah, that's a Listerine face for Fluxo fans.
Yeah, he's going to be a bit frustrated with that one. His Kai, you can see his reaction there after that death. If he had just held his time, he thought he was going to be cleared, but that's not the case. Zevi, hoping to get himself a gun, should be able to find something. Glil on the ground there, highlighted by the ops team. And that'll be scooped up. So 2 rounds now for Faze, but still there will be another
And Art jumped the
rifle
gun
to
as
deal
well.
with going into round number 3.
It's weird that Decent getting the MP9 frag kind of put Art into a weird, uncomfortable position. He ends up taking fight with the M4, loses it, gets nothing done. He's going to be very critical of himself, I think. You get everything you wanted. You get the early contact. Decent gets that opening kill, and then you concede.
Well, this is a map we haven't seen out of Fluxo at the Major, right? They are on, I think it's a 5 in a row winning streak on Mirage, but Mulzen was playing some of those games when Decent wasn't available. So in terms of how you want to read into that, it's also domestic opposition, right? We're talking about a whole different kettle of fish here at the World Cup. As there's the opener from Decent, and there's the agitator from Lakauzi, but Twists alleviates a lot of pressure, and you bang on, right? This is the perfect type of map where a Twist and Frozen can take over, but I don't want that to be the narrative around Faze, at least not if they want to be competitive. Okay, there's again from Fluxo, right? We've seen this before. They save a gun and they invest into another, so they know that rounds like this are very, very winnable against a fragile Faze for sure. So another M4 alongside of that Galil.
Molotov and a block smoke exchanged on the B side of the map.
Feels like Art's going to deal with his teammates like, listen, if you give me a hero M4, I'll give you a hero M4, you know, we'll pay it back.
Yeah, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
See if this one can be a little bit more potent, because Art faking out the jump there.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Come on. Come on, boys. You guys got this.
So Faze looking to fester in middle. Broky, karrigan, Jacob, that's the pack. Lacks punch.
They break the smoke open.
Well
Look at them go. A flash, a nade, and a double kill.
Great move.
Team play
That's
on
wild.
display. You got 2 rifles, and they both are set up to succeed. And now that P250 tugged from Kai actually has potency. Frozen does start edging his way out here. He might just give the back. Yep, just like that. A rifle falls into enemy hands, and now a 2 on 5. A catastrophe for FaZe Clan.
And this is where it begins.
Yes, indeed.
After they give this a look, they might even just opt for the save right now. Broky and Twist looking to tuck Talon
Game
onto their
time.
guns. Whereas Broky going to head all the way back around the world. I don't know if he has time for that. 20 seconds. They'd have to just run straight there. And well, he is heading over, but I think they are opting for the save. So look at that from Fluxo. Great output. As now scooping up the guns, donating them across, and making sure that everybody walks away with a rifle.
I mean, that, you know, some rounds warrant louder claps, but that's a full,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a golf clap. That's incredible.
That one is going to inspire some confidence. They're able to get away with not a full investment round on the first gun round on the CT side of Nuke, and this time
Wait, so
it's
what
even
did he do?
less.
This opening,
I
I
love
mean,
this.
just nading the smoke. Lakauzi's throwing a flash over the top, and they both connect like that. And then that enables Kai to get a freebie onto Frozen. So big smiles on the face, and also just proof to themselves and to everyone watching that they've got legs here.
Yells from our official betting partner. As remember, those guns were saved. There's a Mac 10 in the mix as well as a Deagle. Cat smoke, window smoke. Con Molly. They really want to fight for some mid control right now.
Yeah, karrigan is going to be set up to go first. The spearhead for FaZe. A Mac 10 for his partner in crime, Jacob.
Good move from Art during all of this, taking B-App space, so good information.
Oh. Oh wait a second, I didn't know you can do
Hearing
that.
this.
Hello.
And raring to go. karrigan was unprepared. Harding from Jacob.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
shot. Lakauzi just gets completely blindsided by a double Mac 10 dink. Hang on. Jump spot on the boost. Twist gets caught off. Massive from Zevi. Low HP, sure, but they're just planting in the open. Rather brazen from broky. 4 on 3 for the retake. You Needs some territory. It looks like they're electing to try and ask questions of CT, but now it's awkward with that incendiary forcing fights. Messy spray. Broky light on ammo. 3 bullets, not enough. Still Jacob in the mix. 2 on 2 as he finds Kai on CT. Gonna boost again? Yes, they are! That's so nasty! Lovely team play on display. Fluxo have set themselves up for success, but they've got to get past Frozen. Decent got to provide the covering fire. He's got low HP. 1 bullet. The headshot through the board. He's gonna hold it! Oh, and Fluxo steal it out from under Frozen.
Oh, we're all tied up here.
Dude, that team play, I loved that boost to catch Jacob. Completely pantsed him.
They're showing some really inspired stuff for 2 connected rounds now and really playing as a team. The HE window with the flash that we highlighted now, just multiple boosts on boosts to get their way back in towards this site. This is the first one. You think, oh, the bottle of flames, they could be in trouble. And the second time round to clear out deep in towards the site, just poised. Great shot from Decent. And they snatch that one away.
Wild. I like that. Very interesting.
So forced Faze into being humble with the finances. Khalil carried through.
Very interesting.
Pistol upgrades for the rest, and again, being able to get this mid space. Fluxo are giving it over. They're not looking for any fights. They know that it's going to be a lighter bite. Last thing you want to do is leer out, lose your head to a deagle, and give a man advantage.
A little early from Jacob. Smoke wasn't quite up yet. Now they'll blow it open and expose both of you with your backs turned. That's a quick round. Kai sprays him down with Lukowski's help. A triple kill from him.
Bro, look at the
Fluxo take the lead for the first time on Mirage.
They're doing great in the opening kill department again, and that's something from the 2 maps played previously. I wouldn't say they were dominating, but they were definitely leading. I think they were 4 to 5 kills on both of those maps ahead of that of Faze. And that's with Faze winning map number 1 in quite a solid fashion. Now into map number 3, they're continuing to find the incisions first, but the gun's back out. Is it going to be a bit more of a direct call? Yes, it is. Look at this, just postured, grouped up towards a 3 ramp. Karrigan top mid, selling this with standard mid utility and frozen in through Palace. But look at Kai, he's traditionally the short player. This has been allowed because Zevi's taken the AWP to take B-App's control. This is something they're doing a lot of B-App's presence from Fluxo within the early stages of this. Here they come.
How's the pathing? Twist leading the pack. Kai overlooked completely on the sandwich position. No one looking! Double kill from Kai! Output an all-time high when they needed him most. Over the edge of the smoke. Oh. Hang on, a big double from both of them. Frozen and Karrigan combined. There's 2 from Karrigan. Puts it onto Zevi. The AWP lingers in that window position. The bomb down loose on triple. He's hoping Frozen gives him a bit too much here. Knows Karrigan was on con.
Karrigan just needs to play clutch here.
Frozen going, begin! Zevi's patience rewarded, a virtue on display. Karrigan does have to play clutch, Chad. You're absolutely right.
Though.
Gets awkward for Karrigan. Zevi's going to keep his eye to the scope. May even go for the back towards the bomb. Get that smoke on it. Karrigan, does he panic? Does he succumb to the pressure? Zevi's gonna stick it. What have you got? Karrigan unloads his man. Oh, he's getting off it. One more bullet would have done it, and Zevi steals it away.
What is these, bro?
It gets worse. Zevi survived after the defuse. Karrigan couldn't even find him there. They were having a tussle on the cusp of that smoke. 4 to 2. As another one falls by the wayside. Kai, the Joker, great double. Lukowski puts up resistance. Kills come back in. Karrigan in through con. Frozen gets the bomb down, and he just can't knock him off the bomb.
You wanna buy here, boys?
Okay, calls. He wants to take the tactical there. Chuckles it off, but it's a 2-round gap short. They are able to get back in with the purchases. So a lot of rounds of Counter-Strike to be played, but 4 on the trot now. And sure, both teams with pressure. There's no more chances in stage 1. But one with the namesake, 2024 in both major grand finals, 2025 top 8. And to close down the year, they may be eliminated in stage 1.
Same.
They're getting this mid space, so you're going to keep taking it.
This time, Lukowski wants to partner up with Decent for a little bit of an investigation. Deeper ramp. This is what Twist is positioned for. How's he going? Gets that first. Decent as well.
God,
More than decent from Twist. That is spectacular.
Okay, well, Frozen, he could have activated based off that info. That's the con player and the A player down. If you really wanted to push the issue and look for space, he could have. But at this point, with a two-man advantage, group up and find the finish together. How can this one go wrong? Kai rotates in. Art short, Zevi AWP floating around connector.
Two of his best maps at the major so far in back-to-back fashion with Zevi. Art gets flushed out forward, confirms his occupation of the short side. There's Zevi, a missed shot on Frozen Palace. They're encroaching on Kai. He's playing a wicked game with Twist. Back and forth, suddenly equalize. Another from Kai. broky, what can you do? Slipping through the smoke, maybe got a back turn, does adjust, does find one. Onto Art. Zevima's going to have to hit a quick scope through the smoke. Kai somehow still alive on that low HP and Dark. Finally brought down by karrigan, but it's Zevi in the clutch. Has he got another one? Denied by broky. God, there's some chaos on display in the server today.
And this is normally where Faze start to step up and do their absolute best, where a player like broky can thrive, but still trying to work themselves into this map.
The back and forth between Kai and Twist as well. Last time he was worried about the other angle. This time he's clearing sandwich. Kai has been profiting off these joker positions. Starts and gets that double kill, gets Fluxo into a winnable situation.
Yeah, bang on. It still shouldn't be getting so close with such a two-man advantage, thanks to this man on the screen right here. Wipe away the sweat, and out comes the double orbs again. Fluxo keeping this up.
They like to pull it out early. There is a boost over the smoke, though. Not quite going to find the vision onto Decent in time.
Okay.
How do they approach this? Standard blocks, man. Look for the fight. broky takes this space.
You go wider. Zevi's got your number, broky. Demonstrates restraint.
No A-prong at all here for Faze. Has to be a B split.
Oh, there's the second AWP on being revealed. Twist, the first casualty. Art connects.
Decent can start cheating over.
Yeah, I think they want to make a play. Frozen's going to push the smoke on App's side as well, supported by Kai. Feels like he's guaranteed to get a frag every single time we jump to his POV. 85 damage. Frozen's low. Zoom from Art's awkward, but Kai still finishes off the job. Zevi removed. Art's AWP noted at the back of the site. Kai towards the truck side. Good from Decent. Catches a nice one onto karrigan's cross. Just Jacob now. 1 versus 2 on the site and can't get past Kai.
Easy.
Multis on multis. 14 frags deep. Kai consistently under fire, stepping up when they need him most.
This is the best I've ever seen him play. That's not an overstatement at all. He is delivering big time right now.
Thriving.
So, 2-round gap. Frozen going down, Decent's rotation in time, and it just doesn't feel like there's an awful lot of pressure. So Faze, stomach another one, back down to another partial buy before the loss bonus of 2,900 into the next will get them another buy. But they're feeling it now, Fluxo.
Yeah, they're really starting to believe.
2 days of stomaching harsh losses. Remember, 14 rounds over 4 maps in back-to-back days, but on the one that matters, the one to get them through, they are delivering.
It hasn't broken their spirits, Chad.
They execute. lurks is going to be ahead of the U2.
Do with just those 2 on the site for start. They're really progressing quite far forward. karrigan going down easy for lurks, and just like that, it falls into place. The pistols get nothing done. Some of the quickest rounds we've seen, and Tacitus really starting to believe.
Yeah, the flash work there was great. The execute came in. They had the protocols available to deal with that. And they're flowing now. Those lurks frustrations, nowhere to be seen. Remember, 3 rounds is all Faze got against Red Canids. They ended up losing that map. That was the opener of yesterday's game. They've got 3 so far, but that came with 2. The pistol plus a
8-4 is
conversion.
gonna finish.
They ended up losing to a well-thought-out round from Fluxo into the 3rd.
Are these rounds inspiring confidence? The T side, it feels like it's kind of rinse repeat. Constant bodies in middle and struggling to finish.
You wonder if it has to be more direct right now. You just group up and go for executes together, but Fluxo are the ones dictating the flow on the CT sides, right? They're having ideas. Where are we putting the AWP? We're double AWPing. We're taking B-App's control. So you can go through the defaults all you want, Faze, but your pack is weak. It is broky, karrigan, and Jacob. 3 weaker players on this Faze roster as they continue to flounder here in Budapest.
I mean, Frozen.
It's hard for you to get maximum output out of an extremity when your pack isn't finding impact.
We'll group up. Head towards Art's domain. Window smoke lobbed in. No real information towards mid, but that's how Fluxo have continued to play throughout. Art as highlighted. Oh, this is not great timing.
No, I think he might be going forward though. Frozen, what have you got? A bullet between his eyes. Jacob and a necessary trade. It's Kai though. He's been guaranteed a frag every time we've seen him play so far here on Mirage. Has he got another one? Can he repel the invaders? Jumping out is Twist. Nice shot. Jacob follows up. Zevi's AWP. Just trying to see if there's any way in. Is there a misstep? Is there something he can do with what is left? It's just him and lurks. Lurks still miles away on A, and so with a warning shot, he backs away and concedes the fourth.
Okay, well, important to do so. Lurks only has 850 bucks in the cash, and going forward, Zevi only has 3K. So loss bonus for them is bottom of the barrel. They want to make sure they're able to keep the buys flowing down the stretch of this, so getting broken right now would sting. It's always feeling touch and go for Faze though, isn't it? That's a moment that you can see going wrong. Twist with the important kill onto Kai. Right, Art does well, right, the timing didn't look great. Art's always searching for something. He's never content with having space, he wants everything.
You just know these deaths as well, to the Art's maneuvers. They're gonna be extra frustrating. I know Frozen keeps a cool head on his shoulders, but still.
We have lost Frozen from the server temporarily.
Oh, never mind, yeah, just type quit in console. That's how frustrated he was.
See if he can get his issues sorted and get back underway. He had the carry performance yesterday on Nuke. Today, not that he's been absent, but it hasn't been the same level of backpack gaming.
Why did you push, Art? Why did you push?
Oh, usually I think the unspoken,
like that.
unwritten rule is that if you carry one day, someone else steps up for day two.
For Faze, everybody needs to be stepping up every day of the week at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Not looking like themselves, are they? Or at least the caricature of Faze we've built in our heads.
Yeah, I think it's tough to move on from what was to what is. That's it's a new generation for Faze. Obviously, Rain now moving to 100 Thieves. Jacob, the newer addition in terms of face. Twists coming back to the roster, and what the future for this roster holds, nobody knows. But I would say an exit in stage 1 would put this lineup into question.
Yeah, an organizational roster push. Kind of the first we've seen from Faze, typically a hands-off.
Frozen's back in, everything's sorted, and I'll let you know that the double orbs out again for Art and Zevi.
And we do have bodies back in the server. We can get back underway. Last day of stage 1.
Are they double orbing window? Okay, never mind.
3 spots, 6 teams. And an intense third map here. Oh, clean shot from broky, but he swapped immediately. And in the meantime, a cacophony of AWP bullets rattle through Mirage.
Blink and you miss it. What are we, 20 seconds into that round?
Yes, sir. We have had some of the quickest rounds, I think, in the entire stage in this game right here.
Okay, Frozen, karrigan, 2v4. Quickly look at the finances for the final round. They're getting 2,400 loss bonus, so...
Bloody hell.
I think you can give this a look. Your buy won't be perfect for the final, but I think that you really want to see if you can get 6-6 in the half. So Frozen trying to secure safe passages to pick up the C4. He's been able to get that. Now, does he get out? Now the map opens up. They have 3 hedged towards A because the bomb was down, but if they just cut noise, which they're not, lurk smoke, sowing seeds of doubt. Oh, I love the play from Decent. Feels like he's won the round with this move.
Yeah, just by being burrowed into the palace. When contact is next felt, he can poke his nose out.
Wow, that's a lot of space.
It is. He might be able to catch Zevi's angle. Oh, hang on. Telegraphed from the Molotov. Zevi's going to go for something quick here. He's very good at this kind of fight. Decent does win the round for them with the push. Hang on, karrigan, have you got a clutch? No way! Zevi's going to deny it. A 7th for Fluxo CT side, and a very strong case to be made that it could be 8. FaZe Clan left wanting time after time. We haven't seen consecutive rounds out of FaZe since the pistol and the second.
I wonder, you know, that karrigan 1v1 against Zevi in the smoke. Actually, it was a 1v2 that he won out. It was between Frozen and karrigan combined. The boost round on the retake in.
You're right.
That 2v2 situation. Those are map-defining rounds.
In an MR12 format, they really do have echoes. Feels like a necessity for FaZe to find something here. If If they want to remain competitive, if they want stage 2,
He could have pushed a bit more.
you've got to get past Fluxo, and they're not making it easy. Not far off on his Hail Mary spray.
Yeah, it looks like they're the ones playing liberated from pressure right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, saw the
I
head.
think he did, yeah. He catches the whiff of him. He's going to go hunt him down. Jacob's a dead man.
Oh, no.
He's not. Art misses his chance. Lives on. A second new lease of life for Jacob.
Everybody misses this round, bro.
Still got plenty of nades for the finish here, Faze.
karrigan's talking an awful lot. I think he has an idea.
If they want to sell a B fake, how are you going to push the AWP off the line? Karrigan has a flash. He's going in through the underpass. Okay, so paired up with the young Pole. Major rookie, I'm sure his nerves are being felt, but the rest of the team, they need to hold fast. Zevi presses his nose, close A ramp, has Lurks there as well.
This feels
that
like it's
Molly's missed.
guaranteed to find impact, especially with a missed Molly. broky just has to go for the wide swing or the jiggle. What's it going to be? Shadow drops in, pulls it. Oh, nice shot from Zevi. They both connect.
Bomb loose.
Twists of broky down. Bomb is lost, and round soon to follow.
8-4.
Fluxo, 8 on the board. Faze are in trouble. Alarm bell is ringing. Is this where Faze Clan's major journey ends?
Okay, we mute. We don't want to hear that song. Let's get back to our yeah, Art is playing amazing. Art strategy. I read that one already. Perfect players is a tough sentence. It's Faze, it's expected. Say what you want. Am I on the top streamers? Can you guys make me on top streamers, please? I'm not even here. I should be. Should be somewhere around here. Unfortunately, I'm not. Jaxie with 2000. Let's see Jaxie really quick. What he's saying.
Deci, trebuie să nu bată Parivision.
Saturday, Navi against FlyQuest.
Mai bine la 0-0 decât la 2-2.
On the very edge of your seat from the get-go, but into map 3, the final half. Straight out of there, Zepi stepping up. karrigan caught out, pulling out nades, needs to hit some shots. The bench position overlooked. broky's good for something, as is karrigan. Good to see output, but Kai not done yet. Has he got another? Yes, he has. It's up to Jacob, the major rookie versus seasoned vet Art. Dancing in the smoke, he's going to overlook it. No, considers it as a possibility. Teammates would have relayed. Bomb on bench. Art finds the angle. Has he found the shot? Jacob feeling the pressure even more so now.
You know it's
How do you
hard.
not overthink in a scenario like this? Art dances with him. He confirms his location. More bullets. As Art, he's just going to go and call the bluff. Call goes straight for the plant. Ready for the...
Oh!
Comes out of the round! Art pulls it across the line!
Another clutch going in the favor of Fluxo. First half, those post-plant situations, they're able to snatch away, and now on the pistol. Is that the death knock now for Faze?
That's crazy,
It's
bro.
gotta be Kai again with impact.
Frozen doesn't even get a chance, jumps up, down.
Bang!
Look at that, just so quick. And the Kai double. Levels the
17 and
field.
8 from Kai, and then a clutch.
Saved his best performance until now, hasn't he? Okay, there's a Famus in the mix for Twists.
They want karrigan and they want him now.
Yeah, why not?
Completely alone, isolated, and they will be taking this side by force.
I think you're holding
They
on to that
bully
upgrade of Famus
karrigan,
now,
bro.
aren't you?
They're pulling karrigan.
What's the point of even having a look? The round is over, the bomb is down, and you have done absolutely no damage. Art, he confirms what they already felt. And always with Faze in these type of situations. You have to ask yourself if this is really happening. Well, maybe the reality is sinking in for them now too. They snuck past yesterday. The type of Counter-Strike that they have been playing throughout has been uninspired. The best maps have been Inferno in 2 straight days, but that first map of the series feels like a lifetime ago now.
Yeah, it's kind of peculiar to see a team that's still trying to work out their map pool at the major itself. Mirage not looking like a strong suit.
10-4, buy coming in now. 6 consecutive rounds just to tie things up. But right now, you have so many opportunities, if you are Fluxo, to throw anything at them. The craziest Counter-Strike you can imagine has been dreamed up by Art. Now would be the time to paint that picture and send Faze into their nightmares because, look, the experience, you've got 3 major winners on one side of the server. Doesn't feel like that right now. Hasn't felt like that all tournament long.
Okay, let's see. Come on, boys. You guys got this.
Result like this from Fluxo. 3 rounds away from packing Faze's bags for him.
karrigan, the oldest player at the major. Got plenty of experience. Gonna need a call on all of that now.
Art elects to take the sniper rifle towards B on his own. As the rest ready themselves for something punchy. Jacob will have a lot on his plate here.
They're essentially playing retake A, right? Broky's playing ticket with that AWP. They're starting to make a move. You two missed.
Indication of intent. No commitment considering the potential for fake.
How's that molly missed?
No movement, nothing heard. Right? Art's not monitoring any of these sound cues. Nobody's heavily rotating and actually starting to back off now with the bomb is Zevi. They pulled the plug on what was going to be that A move. They didn't get what they were looking for with their initial gambit. So now rejigging the call. Couple of smokes, flashes, mollies. If they wanted to go for this B finish, they really want to punish karrigan. So some tough moments, Nuke giving away a lot of openings, individually missing some shots in the back that he should be hitting. And right now on the B bomb site with a Famus. Frozen will join him, but the rotation, it won't be swift. Nobody in window to quickly tuck on through and join this. These two need to defend the site.
And defend their honor. If they want stage 2, they've got to be pulling off rounds like this. Fluxo are coming for you. Frozen doesn't quite finish off the first. Does adjust nicely to remove lurks. Decent's gone to karrigan. A double kill on the Famas from karrigan in defense of his site. 3 from Faze's captain, just to hold on, just to survive the night. And good night, says Art. Catches him on the jump spot, confirms the AWP is in the mix.
He might go down after time here. They are clamping down on his position. 5. Oh, okay. Well, he will go down before, so Lost Bonus comes through.
What was that,
and there's no time for celebration. Faze need to lock the hell in. This is going to be a long way back. Money right now does allow a couple of investments to come through for Fluxo. We'll see what Art decides. Is it going to be the full shove or just a hero weapon? With the Lost Bonus of only 1,400, likely to see the full buy come in. And that is taking shape. AK Galil, 3 Take 9s and util to work with. Still a very winnable round. And the odds against Faze by our official betting partners.
Nobody cares about your official betting partner.
It's like a similar approach as to what they were hoping for in the previous. This time it's decent on the lurk. He's not probing B. He's gone straight in through underpass. The rest lining up U2. Art's going to come flying out of Palace.
Yep, he is. broky tracks it, confirms he's dropped default. Awkward now. A second body makes it in. A leg shot hits, and they do line up for him. Twist and Jacob catch the first arrivals. There's another from Twist. Finds lurks with a white screen.
Zevi can buy some time, get a kill. Decent can activate.
Slipping into that smoke, just before the smoke, it revealed him. It looks like Zevi should have the drop on this ticket player.
What the hell?
broky just tucked in. Oh, he saw him. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
It's passed. karrigan's dead.
karrigan's going to be a dead man. He might get the double up. Needs to spin around. Okay, broky, necessary shot. Ooh, sweat off the brow. Sneaky smirk.
karrigan not sure how that happened. And broky probably not either. 6-round gap becomes 4, and now it has to be the eco. So some heavy lifting done early. But need to screw their heads on time. This was great on the clear. Both Jacob and Twist grabbing kills. Incendiary land spills them forward. This one, fortunately, Zevi didn't know that broky was there, so had enough time to adjust. 2 deagles and a P250. But eventually, if you hit this B-bomb site, if you test it enough, will karrigan falter? Will he be left alone, and will you be able to break in?
Yeah, I don't think, even though it was great, the triple FAMAS kill will be enough to deter. Oh, Art's lucky to be alive. 2 bullets connect through the concrete.
Yeah, I think you do want to stay extremity focused if you're Fluxo. You have Jacob as the A anchor, karrigan as the B anchor. Their support network, Twist to be through connector, Frozen to be offshore, and then broky floating around with that AWP. Now, obviously, menagerie of different setups available. Pick your poison on where you want to put any of the pieces. We saw a lot of different parts from Fluxo within the first half. This one needs to be steady. You're thinking down the stretch.
Come on.
Because of this lead, the loss bonus will start to accrue for Fluxo, and then even if they win 1 round, they go back 1 notch, they keep getting the bomb down, they can always stay a threat. So Faze, in rounds like this, you need to make sure that you're keeping 4 to 5 players alive and not letting the bomb go down. Try and make your life as easy as possible. broky spots one out through underpass, the warning shot fired, incendiary dropped, and Twist will get a turn to farm up a couple here in middle.
Farm he shall. Even confirms there's 2 more. Where that came from. Frozen gets himself 1. Everyone's sharing. And Kai's going to need a pistol if he wants a chance at a frag. Won't be getting any of those. So Faze do get through the eco without those casualties as you requested. 3 consecutive from Faze after that 8-4 half and a lost pistol.
So we know what the difference makers are, right? It was those clutches, and I think Kai's multi-kills when he was a nuisance on the A side. Those appear to be the difference makers, and then Art's obviously clutch on the pistol round against Jacob. Those are the rounds that have put Fluxo in this type of a lead.
Come on,
So Faze are the
bro.
ones who are going to have to do this the hard way. Polished gun rounds or starting to pull out some miracle moments of their own.
3 more rounds,
Brushed up on my
boys.
Portuguese, but
3 more
Tacitus with a
rounds.
lot to say in that tactical timeout. You're in a strong position again if you're Fluxo to take some risks, to play outside of the box. But this is where the pressure might make you turtle up and you go back to something a little bit more standard. I think that the chaos is where they're going to thrive. Let it get into these mid-round situations where your players can weave through smokes, play out the clutches, put their individual prowess on display. Zevi's had some really nice moments. He's been a relatively weak piece, and within this series, he's showing up.
Yeah, Faze is going home for sure. I hope so.
We look like we're going to have an early fight here. lurks will tuck as Jacob get flashed in. He is, and he finds it. broky in support, catches Art on the trade attempt.
Great 3 pieces there. Obviously the orb covering the line, the flash in from Twist, and then Jacob trusting that everything is in place for him to be able to swing in and find that kill. So just like the first half, some of these rounds are over very quickly.
Are they saving or what?
lurks and Art will have to watch.
I don't know if they're
going to
save.
This team, but they can micromanage these other 3. And you want to try and make a move relatively swiftly. You don't want to let it simmer for too long unless you've already called the save. Zevi floating over towards T-spawn. Decent coming to chip back. Kai still roosting over towards Palace. And this could just be another one of these lengthy rounds where we just see them hold on to their guns. They do still have this buffer, but how quick the gap can close in MR12.
Hmm.
Does look like it will be that save. So.
Oh my God, bro.
2,900 loss bonus going into the next. Even though these three won't be getting any of that, they still have a good amount of util. So that means that Art and lurks can chip in with something light, right? You can get a pistol upgrade and some util. As I think at this point the penny has dropped for Faze. There is going to be no late push, but you still have a tough round to deal with. And if you are able to get into the site, right, and get the bomb down, even if you get the board wiped in the next round as Fluxo with the partials behind these AKs, or maybe they shove completely, either way, you will still be able to get yourself a pretty competitive looking follow-up. So 10 to 8 now, confirmed.
Yeah, it's a satisfying round, isn't it? Especially for Jacob kind of being the spearhead of that. Set up to succeed, gets his and the covering fire from his orb, but that's going to build trust. You'll see it again.
Just as well, broky getting there in the nick of time. Not too disappointed with how that unfolded. Guns being juggled around.
It is going to be partials around. Oh, actually, no. Yeah,
They've
pretty
invested heavily.
Heavy investment.
All right, let's see if
block the poor guy.
Make it work.
He could have been dropped something.
yeah, I see Faze give them the
choice, but
mid as well.
this is where they find themselves.
Last two pistol rounds on the T side. Zevy's Glock's been working out pretty well. However, helmets are present. Ah, there we go. Tech 9 gifted to him. Mid-centric.
Two and through the underpass, two top middle, and Kai lingering outside of A. They'll stall their crawl out with some block utility. Twist dropping his sentry and wants to chip through. Short being mollied off. That's telling of where they're trying to make the fight. A flash and a connector.
It's a very solid flash connection. 2.5 seconds for lurks with a blind screen, but
window boost.
No follow-up as they do set Art up to succeed. It's Twist's responsibility. If Jacob gets nothing, he might get sidelined. Nice find though.
What are you
Gets
doing,
one,
bro?
finds the AK upgrade. Yeah, looking the wrong way. Art does get the jump on Twist. Now up to you. Jacob delivers a second kill under so much pressure and scrutiny. broky's nade will finish off Art and gets the belated trade. Come back, it's only going to be Zevy. Puts that Tech 9 that was gifted to him to good use, but Frozen ensures things don't go awry.
Cool. They didn't get the bomb down, so that will not allow them to go for another full investment. Well, they could opt to, but it won't be the one that they're looking for, right? There'll be no AWP for Zevy. They're not going to have AKs with full sets of util. They could go for Galil's in lieu of that, but I think right now they need a full gun round. The only rounds they have to their name is the pistol plus the conversion. Jacob does very well here. Could have made himself the real hero if he won that pistol round clutch, but he's making up for it now with a couple of key frags within these rifle rounds.
What are you doing here?
Nice! That's half line, right? Half line.
Well, yes and no.
broky confirms they're already accelerating faster than he would have liked. karrigan is going to need to do a lot here. Throws out a little smoke to play around. Is that a bit of a pull of the plug? Yeah, completely. They just wanted to go for a pop, get spotted, and completely scrap that plan.
Yeah, this is the half bite. Next round, Zevy will be able to bring out his orb.
Twist could once again do damage in this window position. Art spots him out.
He's in trouble.
He is in trouble, but the molly's not going to bounce off. He's allowed to live on. The flash is great, but doesn't track, doesn't greed. Jacob and Twist, side by side on the window position. They've got a smoke, they've got a boost. Easy frag for Twists, but down goes Jacob. Things get weird now. No time to reload, too much pressure. broky trying to lend a hand to his Canadian sensation. There is something here on the M4. Picks it off of Jacob. Now wrapping his kite. Good find, good awareness. broky's
What
there.
are you
Deals
guys
with the attempt and a nice one from
What
the
is that?
war of attrition being fought with the USP. They're swapping guns and picking themselves up another one on the partial investment. broky with some rifle output. 6 on the trot from Faze Clan.
Yeah, this string of rounds is great now. You mentioned the 6 in a row, but within that, they've only given away 6 kills as well, so average of 1 per round. And this right now is so tough for Twist. Out of ammo, under pressure. Jacob really trying to lend a hand. Didn't want to leave his boy down the Swanee, so jumps through the flames, takes the fight, and Twist delivers an awful lot right there, but we are all tied up. Now that Zevi Orb comes into the mix, finally. Looks like they're going straight in for an A execute.
God, to call this a 10-10 map free.
Here. Short player is in the side. He's playing under the balcony.
And Twister's got a real chunky nade if he throws it. Okay, a little later.
It hasn't landed.
No, double nades do nothing. Jacob with the AK, primed and ready. A third HE rolls in. Lukowski counting them. Both ready to stand and bang. Side by side. Frag found as they connect, and they have missed the Molotov, but still Zevi's Orb is able to remove Jacob. Confirmation of its presence. Frozen's trying to dip away, play active. There's really just him here. He's got so much to do. Alone on the site. Some supportive util to try and buy him a little bit of space, a little bit of time for that rotation to come through. Broky will arrive, so will Frozen in the feed. Now from stairs, Twist arrives, Zevi's gone. Double onto Decent. Fluxo. Capitulation. Cut down out of the round once more.
They're the ones showing the nerves now. Real wobbles, missed utility, giving away kills, not being able to trade right there, and they just waltz in. They can't track down Frozen. He's on his own. He has no support, no flash work, nothing to help him out. And they just fumble into sandwich as it's just Kai. He's been quiet since. I think those 17 kills came within the first half, so now with only 18, only 1 in the second, but still, when I talk about that spread of 6, now 7, only add one more kill to the tally, and maybe you get something here on the exits, or should I call it saves. So they've got him boxed in. It could get worse. He could lose this after time, and well, as far as finances are concerned, he's got $50 saved. Faze have more than enough money to throw bodies at this.
Yeah, they are starting to probe now. 7 seconds. They start to amp up the pressure. Kai, do you want to die before the time? 3 seconds, mate. You got to go down now. After time, Kai holding on as best he can, but condemned to a nasty $650 in the bank account at the tail end of this elimination game at the major. Problems for Fluxo. It felt so good at 8-4. You win the pistol.
That's GG.
10-4. And Faze have managed to claw it back to a 1-round game.
In the lead, and it's going to be the final tactical timeout called from Tacitus. Here's your choice. You shove all in. You're going to have the same type of buy into the next if you can't get anything done here, or you're partial and you can get a full buy, but at that point Faze will have 12. Here's the opener on his own, no trade potential, no YouTube to facilitate. Great trade from Zevi, I should say. But then look at this, just Frozen and Twist, that wombo combo, clawing in, taking names and sending them down to what will be a light investment.
Nah.
Faze have all the advantages in the world for round number 12 right now. Overtime at a minimum should be secured.
It's just such a big ask, especially on that T side, coming up with an idea, executing it when nerves are at their highest.
B-split.
B-split indeed. Karrigan, they're calling your name. Frozen's there to provide some support, so is broky and that AWP. Oh, and it falls into place too easy. They know where they both are coming in from the short side. Karrigan could be exposed, but doesn't matter. Fluxo, falter once more. Faze within touching distance of a large sigh of relief. 1 round is all they need. How quickly has this one fallen out of their control?
Unfortunately.
Hope dies last, and Fluxo, they've held on to it. The type of Counter-Strike they played against NIP and FlyQuest was nothing like the CS they've been delivering today against Faze. They are putting in a competitive shift, but that might not get them the result they've been looking for. And when you were 2-0 up to go down 2-3,
and you start throwing aggression into the mix, that's how confident he's feeling. An opening kill from Jacob. Major rookie wants to see stage 2.
Call it GG, yeah, call it GG,
His
boys.
seasoned veteran teammates will help him get that.
Call it GG.
Karrigan on the B apartments, Lukowski comes a knock-in. Boost into the window position, Twist, he doesn't have the health for that fight. Falls away, catches him, looking at his radar. A 4-on-4, big clawback from their captain. Fluxo not going to go down without a fight.
split the defense, Karrigan pushing B, alleviating some pressure. Broky can't really move, has to stay towards market. Could work in tandem with Jacob to clear off towards CT spawn. Karrigan continues to take space.
Frozen tugs. Jacob next up to bat. making a move. Frozen's in a lot of trouble. Burns on down.
Okay,
Zevi connecting with ZWP. It could be karrigan here, though, with a good timing. He certainly does, Chad. Pushing on out. Zevi's going for the plant. He slips on in. Has the backstab. Reveals it needs the multi. karrigan delivering. Surely not, Fluxo, you had the two-man advantage. Now broky and karrigan really do have an opportunity to knock you out, smash your major dreams. lurks lingers in mid. karrigan seems like he's confirmed it. Yeah, they do. lurks unloads his mag. They know where you are.
It's not planning for him.
It's not planning for him. He can actually just go for this. Is this really how it ends? A defuse to end it all. Incendiary spreads and Faze have done it. Fluxo so close, so far, and that's that sigh of relief I was talking about. They never make it look easy, but this one looked the hardest. Crazy. As Faze Clan throw a knockout blow and the Brazilian dreams shattered off the best form we've seen since day one.
They indeed are still alive.
Whoop. He was not. Was not meant to be. Nah, he was not meant to be. Well, it is what it is. I guess no giveaway today. I already did a giveaway. What the? Do I really have to stop this stream? It's gonna require an... Oh, I guess guys, I will see you in my next live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this this stream, this co-stream. Phase, they advanced to second phase, to second stage. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.